Yes, yes, yes. I have a book right here. It's called Heroes of the World.
Hmm.
Would you like to buy it? It's it's a spin fall of uh, the of a hero named and the well it's missing a chapter, the last one, which is not always the most important chapter. Anyway, uh, because of that, I'll only charge you 4 gold pieces.
And who is this hero? Is it a folklore of local?
I have never read it. It has a missing chapter, you know.
Anything magical in here, Blanche?
Oh my god.
Am I did
say that unless they actually sponsor it.
Also, Krabby's beer.
I just don't even care. Okay. All right, guys. I prepped so hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for you all and all of your
Shenanigans?
all of your complaints.
That is a challenge.
Okay, I'm never ready for you.
All right, everybody. We need to get a bunch of alchemist fire together.
Why you always want to like burn shit, man? Wow.
Maybe I'm developing a pyro tendency. Chris, what are you sharing?
Oh, I'm still looking for it. I lost it in my phone here.
All right.
Just a tidbit.
Just a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, guess what, guys? I don't know if you remember, but let me tell you if you don't. You guys are in Pandora.
No.
You are. Lady Eleanor said, "Yo, bitches, will you stay in town? I'm gonna hook you up with a tavern, and you guys can run it, and you can listen in for somebody getting that stone."
That's right. We got to burn the
And
tavern.
Uniquad was all like, "Oh, I need to find out about eggs, because you know Easter's coming."
Yeah.
So he went over to Inks and what the hell? My phone just buzzed me. He went over to Inks and Quills and all that nonsense. And then you guys also found out that you know what that Cobble Keep is owned by Veshnar. Guess what? That dude is also at Inks and Quills all the times. Apparently, some author of some sort. You guys are working with a lady named Magla, and she's helping you build out your tavern. And Bobbins is super pissed all the time about the expenses of it all. And he's super pissed off about whistlers because he just can't stand whistling. And he needs to know who the leader is. Who the leader? Who the leader? Who the leader? Now, some time has passed, guys. Let me tell you exactly how much.
Probably.
Let me tell you exactly how much time has passed. Actually, someone give me a roll, D12. That'll determine how much time has passed. Oh my god.
Oh, I should probably type that.
What'd you roll? Oh my god! More time than that has passed. Anyhow, 80 days have passed. No, I'm just kidding. I really needed that to be an. You redo it. Kidding.
Like, just say it's an 8. Just say it's an 8. If you just need
10.
I'm kidding.
Or at least tell us to roll, like, you know.
I'm actually totally kidding. I could care less.
Oh. What?
Whoa. Did somebody just eat
What was
something?
that?
Is that a
Ate their-
stomach? What the hell?
Something's in the
I
tavern.
think that's your dogs.
Is that my dog?
Yeah, they're right here.
Ingrid, what's up with
I was
them
gonna say-
headphones? Where the hell did you get
They're
those?
Linnea's. I had to borrow.
Where's your
You got
shit?
a very sensitive mic on those things.
It is?
No, I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah. Although we just heard the dogs growling and stuff. So.
Yeah, but it was really weird sounding. Oh, it just happened again. It's really odd. It doesn't sound natural to me. I don't know.
Throw carrots at them dogs. Throw carrots at them.
All right, hang on
Anyway.
one second. I'm just looking to find something real quick. Hang on.
Really?
Nice haircut, Kyle. I like your
Thank you.
haircut.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you very much.
And I like your dog.
Oh yeah, I just put that up there. I actually got a UV light up here too, but
I always like South Carolina's flag. It's kind of ominous.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
Look at this tree!
me think it seems like it
In the moon!
should be like something.
Flag. Yeah, it's surprising. Somebody that lives here was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Are you serious right now?" I was like, "I just moved. I know
Oh my god.
that's South Carolina flag."
Oh my god.
Rocco is very into it right now.
Are you laughing at the dogs?
Yes.
I'm just like blocking it out. Hey, stop it.
They're so weird. They sound weird. Okay. Guys, 6 days have passed. Oh my god. I mean, not
Sorry.
6, 3. What'd you roll? I can't remember.
3. You rolled
Okay.
a 3 originally.
3 days have passed. Alright, you need to stop those dogs, or I'm gonna shoot them both.
I just can't.
Carrots.
Here, you want me to just mute myself?
That's
Carrots.
one way to
I'll
stop.
just mute myself.
Peanut butter.
No, it's carrots for the dogs.
Well, that mutes you guys. That's not helping.
No, you muted us, not yourself.
You know, my Aunt Bernice, I don't know how true this is. Alex, did Aunt Bernice ever tell you about the Hush Puppy story?
Yeah, it was very depressing.
Yeah, as to why they call them Hush Puppies?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I don't know. So pretty much what happened was my Aunt Bernice said that they call hush puppies because back in the Underground Railroad days, when the slaves were trying to escape, the guard hounds would bark at them and they'd throw hush puppies at them, and the hush puppies would choke, the dogs would choke on the hush puppies because they're so doughy. And as they were doing that, they'd be like, hush puppy now.
That's
I
yeah.
think it's more of like to distract them, but I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think they do.
I think you should try throwing a hush puppy at a dog and see if it makes it shut up.
Right?
Okay, guys.
Yeah, well, here on Wikipedia it says the first recorded use of the word hush puppy dates to 1899 when hunters, fishermen, and other cooks would fry some basic cornmeal mixture and feed to their dogs the hush puppies during cookouts or fish fries.
Oh.
And then other legends date the term to the Civil War, in which Confederate soldiers are said to have tossed fried cornbread to quell the barks of their dogs.
Okay. So there's a little truth to that. Oh.
No.
So Roll20 just kicked me out, guys. So I'm just joining back in
did it?
now.
The audio just changed. Now it's like raining in Candora.
It is raining in Candora.
No, I'm not prepared for this.
Oh wait, Kyle's setting up some kind of freaky deaky light show,
Get out your glow sticks.
right? It's so funny. At Cycle the other
Welcome
day,
to
they
the
played
club.
Sandstorm.
Nice.
They-
Classic. Yeah, I was like, let's get this. I'm gonna tear it up.
Okay. So,
no.
several days have passed in Pandora. And well, your tavern is looking a little bit better. It's called the Floopdoogle, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have your sign up. Uh,
Wait, what year is it? You gotta have an established sign.
what? Oh, God. The year is 1732.
17. Okay, yeah, established 1732. Fluke Dougal.
And what is it? What does your sign look like, guys? Is it,
Well,
It has
it's
picture
a
of Flip
bomb
Doodle.
ass sign.
It looks
yeah.
like a Kegs Guild
is
sign.
it a fish?
So
What if it's like a
it's an eggplant emoji.
All of all of your Hedok, all of your symptoms are now gone, as well as yours,
Yay.
Bobbins, if they weren't already. They're all gone now.
Thank 9.
I think the sign is like a kind of like a fishtail upside down, and it has Flute Dougal on there. What do you guys think? Always thirsty.
What were they called? They're not. They weren't.
Kuatoa.
Kuatoa. There you go. They're not. Yeah, I think it's a Kuatoa with a big, or like leaning against a keg,
Oh, that's fun.
and then underneath this is established 1732.
Nice.
It works for me.
Yeah, we got a drunk Kuatoa on there, one barrel. Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Kuatoa.
Who would?
Quiet.
So.
Hey.
Oh, Chevy, shut up.
Where's my pencil?
Alright, I'm muting myself.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dang, those dogs are active.
It's Chevy. He's a needy boy.
He's being a jerk. Where's my pencil, guys? Where?
I don't know. Next to your right hand.
In the pencil case.
Ugh. Okay. Well, we don't need a pencil. Screw it. Anyhow, over the course, you meet a guy named Beecher.
Named what?
Beecher.
Beecher. Okay.
Yeah. And Beecher is a whistler.
Mm-hmm.
And what you've gathered from this dude is that they don't actually run anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost like subcontractors. So they like kind of work under the hand, but everyone kind of looks at them as a separate group, which they are a separate group, but they're small and they're mostly just kids. And what you learn is that, you know, all the whistles and stuff that you hear is just them chattering back and forth about, like, kind of like news to pass along to different members of the hand. So they will, like, ask them to follow a individual or a group, and then they're just sort of like, that's how they communicate the goings-ons to the hand. So the hand isn't everywhere, but that's not really known. Everyone feels the influence of the hand, so it seems as if they're everywhere, but really They might subcontract to people like the whistlers, who then get them information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the Whistlers don't have a leader.
They don't. They have a leader,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not like a strong group or anything, and they're mostly.
He
young.
said they're subcontractors to the hand. Do the hand pay them?
Yeah.
Who gets the payment and distributes it?
Um,
We're gonna find out. No. Maybe?
the payments can come in. It's not like a central person who always gets the payments. So, it just depends on who's like within the Whistlers group.
Mm-hmm.
There's like little like teams within the Whistlers. So, like, so there could be like a specific street gang, like Abacus Street Whistlers,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be like, a guy, Tom, let's say, and that guy, he'll be like his little streets leader, but that's it, and they might be like 3 guys. So they're kind of like they're all part of the same guild, but they don't have like a central pool of money or anything. They all kind of run in their own little streets, and they're really just a guild that is follows and basically just spies, and not even like active spying where they're gonna try and like follow you into an inn or listen in on your conversations. They're really more like LoJack. They're like following where you're going, where you're frequenting, how often.
Mm-hmm. Is Beecher the leader of his team?
Beecher's the leader of the team for the group on your street.
Okay.
Can we talk to him?
Well, Bobbins can.
Do we beat him up?
Nope. I'm not too concerned about them if they're not trying to extort us for money. I don't really care if some bigger gang wants to track people in our area. That's not what I care about. If somebody comes up to me and says, "You owe us money for being here," then I'll care.
Okay.
Um,
Should we find out where the
Uniquad, while you've been frequenting the Ink and Quill, you've noticed that Veshnar's demeanor has been changing quite a bit.
Nice.
He's been like, well, you definitely smell like the stench of like alcohol on him quite a bit. So he's been. You've seen him like either like leaned over, like just sort of like doing the head bobs and like just sort of. He's different than when you first encountered him, and he seems to lash out a bit. And he often talks about his writer's block.
Ah, that's fun.
Fizz, over the course of these past few days, you've definitely been getting an idea of how the city guard operates, and you find them to be pretty strict, but they're pretty efficient. And the barrier or the walls around the city are pretty well guarded. As you've managed to get out of the city and go hunting, and have seen different threats, they've covered it every single time. Very efficient, no problems. You also have seen them in the streets taking care of the riffraff. And for the rest of the group, every once in a while, a member of Lady Eleanor's crew comes by and just asks for an update. So you know that she's just sort of checking in on you guys from time to time. That's where we're at 3 days in. But your windows on the tavern are good. It's less looking like a shack, but not quite ready yet to start dealing business. And Megla's getting annoyed because you don't pay her.
What's that 250 gold?
She got her 250 gold.
It's more enough to start a bar with.
She constantly reminds you guys like of the running tab.
She's a businesswoman.
Oh, she's dead. So.
How tall is she? Just kidding.
She's a dwarf, isn't she?
She's a dwarf.
Not very. That's your answer. Taller than you, though,
There's
probably.
something else.
Gotta say, we do have a lot of short creatures in our party, but
Except for the elves, yeah. They're actually shorter than humans, so we're all short.
I think the tallest one might be Nalyani?
No, Fizz.
Fizz?
Are you half elf? Fizz, you're half elf, right?
Actually, I don't know. I don't think.
What race are you, Fizz?
I'm a wood elf, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so yeah. Nelyani might be the tallest one.
I'm 5 feet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And giant. At 3 foot.
Oh, right.
I am 5'5".
What? Wow, you're tall.
I'm 6'2".
How did
Whoa!
What is going on here?
I'm an elf. I'm supposed to be tall, right?
D&D elves are not tall.
Oh, really?
No, they're like in the 5 foot range. But 6'2" is
Oh.
fine. If you want me 6'2", you're just a weirdly tall elf.
Yeah,
I've got Marfan syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 3.5. So
Yeah, I'm like 3 foot.
yeah,
Because I'm a halfling, we're fucking screwed.
I gotta say that's pretty fun though. These little things are like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Catch you on fire? Oops.
This is why I always use.
I'm 4'11", FYI. So
What? You're tall. Well, you're a dwarf. This is why I always use Blanche to hide behind, though. Yeah, giant.
What would you guys like to do?
I guess I will.
Adventure.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Let me turn this on.
Oh, the
Okay,
other
there you
thing
go.
was you guys wanted to find a shop that sold magical items.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That was I think a lot of people had interest in that.
You can do this. You can do this. I'd say you.
I need to find a vat of acid.
I want to kick names and take ass.
Yeah, I do. I really do want to go.
What's the? It's dark vision, right? Yeah, that's it. Dear shopkeep, how much for goggles of dark vision?
Yeah, I want some real douchey steampunk looking ones.
No. I want them to be functional, thank you very much.
Functional. That's like, there's a college humor about steampunk. And he's like, no, this doesn't make sense. Oh, look. How many acid vials do you think I would need to submerge my egg?
Vial, submerge your eggs?
Yeah.
Those eggs aren't small. A lot?
Well, I was going to say,
I mean,
yeah.
it depends on how big the bucket is, right? If the egg mostly takes up the bucket, then you don't need too much.
Right. Well, because it's 25 gold pieces for a vial.
Yep.
I think I might just go find a swamp. Let's go find Shrek. Let's go.
I agree. We can go find Shrek. Oh, hey. If I bought some arsenic, do you think you could get what's his face to drink it over like a long period of time?
You say arsenic?
Yes.
And you want me to feed that to whom?
The guy that's in the shop with you. What's his name?
Vashnar?
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we could just take him out to the tavern or invite him out to drink if he's smelling like booze, Bobbins. We have an addict. It's not hard to get him to
This
his
is
next
gotta
drink.
appear natural.
I mean, I don't know. Why do we want to give him arsenic?
So
Because he owns the Cobble Keep.
there's a certain amount of
Catch up here.
there's a certain amount of work that's going to go into finding a quality magic shop that has items that are
Okay, so we need a magic user to evaluate the shop. Got it. Guess what, Udaquad?
So, well, what I'm saying is, if you if you spend, I'm going to make you do a persuasion check, and you get modifiers based on how much gold you spend. And the gold you're spending is to talk to people, kind of grease them a little bit, give you the insight into where magic items might be sold.
I'm not spending gold so people can tell me where the magic item shop is. How about we just have Udaquad go around with detect magic on until he finds a shop full of things that glow?
So you want to turn somebody into a metal detector?
You're a metal detector for magic as it's a ritual.
I don't know. I don't think that's the one that I scribed in. No.
One of you has it. I made one.
That would take a long time. I mean, it's a big city.
We got a bar.
We could gouge her eyes out so her senses are increased.
Oh my god.
You got
Jesus Christ.
Shit just got real.
Yeah.
You have detect magic, right? Yes.
I don't know if I prepared that. But it's not it's not a cantrip that I have. Yeah, but don't you can only I only have 4.
It's a ritual spell.
But I only have 4 spell slots. I thought I could only
ritual spell. Rituals you can take 10 minutes to cast them in the spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
It's specifically so you have to waste a damn spell slot on detect magic.
Oh, really? Like,
yes.
So I need to find out which ones
are rituals. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I have that then.
So you can certainly you can certainly find metals to find.
Yeah, useful magic
Well,
items.
and a trustful
Oh.
sellers.
Uh,
I
mm,
mean, we can do the sussing out of trustful. And if they're not trustful, they can wind up dead, and we can just take their items for free. So, yeah.
you know,
It's gonna take time. It's kind of a waste of downtime.
Mm. The
I was
magic of
gonna
fast
say
forward.
there is apparently items or apparently certain locations around. Talking. Um, he probably is looking for items around here, so I don't know if we can find like a tomb or something that we can kind of adventure through.
I like that idea.
Because if we do find something that maybe isn't really necessarily useful for us, we could probably sell it for gold. And remember, as I was talking to him, he did have a couple of rings that he was working on appraising.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm trying to find his name. Let's see here. Yeah.
Oh, Blanche, can you do me a favor, by the way, and look at these items I have for me?
Sure.
Well,
You
yeah,
want me to detect
Yeah,
magic? Okay.
I got the glowing blue gems. I want to know if they're magical. If not, we can sell them. And then the glass bottle with runes. I have a glass bottle with runes on me.
Oh, that's right.
If there are schools.
All right. So I do my detect magic thing.
I think. Let's see. While they're doing that, I'm gonna use ritual comprehension.
I'm gonna read foreign languages.
Yeah, just so if we run into anything,
So, is there any magic auras around the gem shop?
I'm sorry. So I was only half paying attention. So you're casting detect magic, and you definitely sense the presence of magic. Um, and you're looking at gems. Is that what you're saying, John? Oh
I have
yes,
two blue gems. And she's looking at the bottle with runes on it too, to detect the aura of the school of magic.
Yes, they are all magical, and I can tell you that yes, all magical. And
Don't drop that.
Let's start with the bottle.
I do want that bottle if it's magic. Just kidding.
Fight you for it.
Fight you for it. How about I persuade Mr. Veshnar to hand over the deed by becoming his apprentice?
What?
Yeah, he's gonna become my sugar daddy and give me the keep.
I mean, you can have the bottle for the keep. Sure.
Oh, okay.
The bottle. It is Okay, so the bottle is giving off an aura that it's telling you it's of the conjuration school of magic.
Conjuration, you say?
I say. And the other things,
The gems?
the gems are. Mm, 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 mm. Are not giving off a school of magic.
But they're magical.
They are magical. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes.
Most
That's really weird.
Uh huh.
Alright, I'll start the... There's some attunement process nowadays, right?
What's that? Attunement. Yes.
How does that work?
You spend a certain amount of time to attune, and but it's not every item requires attunement.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you spend some time to form a bond, and I there is a limitation of how many items you can be attuned to.
Mm-hmm.
And some items require a certain class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a short rest focused on the item, and a lot of that. Yeah.
Do you think Golduck could help?
But you can spend those gems if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna attune the gems and the bottle, if I can.
The bottle doesn't require attunement.
Okay.
The gems. The gems. The gems, the gems, the gems. Ooh, the gems. Have some command words that you learn.
Mm-hmm.
The first command word causes the gem to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. And it lasts until you use a bonus action to repeat the. The second command word uses a charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet of you.
But it has charges?
Indeed. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 con saving throw or become blinded for 1 minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. The third command word expends 5 charges and causes the gem to flare with blinding light in a 30-foot cone originating from it. Each creature in the cone must make a saving throw as if struck by the beam created with the second command word.
You said cone of light?
It's a cone. So these are gems of brightness, and one of them has 20 charges. The other has 15 charges.
Okay.
Once all of the charges are expended, it just becomes a jewel that's worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay. Can you recharge them?
No, you can't recharge them. But the part where it just sheds light, that first command word does not expend a charge.
Cool.
Very useful for someone like you who has no dark vision.
True.
But this whole time they've been just kind of glowing in your bag because you didn't know how to turn them off. But after spending some time with them, you learned how to turn them on and off, not spending any charges.
Yay, learning.
The bottle, you have no idea.
Right. Oh, you have to drink that.
Was there any contents in the bottle? I don't think there was.
Oh, there's liquid in there.
Is liquid in there?
Yes.
It's abjuration aura, right? Abjuration?
Conjuration.
Conjuration, so summon something. Or create something.
I'll drink it.
No! And it's done. It's done.
What's the worst that could happen?
You drink it and the giant alligator appears in your stomach?
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Well, I mean, it's exciting.
So, Hidak, Neliani, Blanche, Fizz, you all are very quiet. Do you want to do anything?
I don't know what to do.
Me neither.
Be a town person. Be an NPC, go around and talk to people about things. But only if they talk to you first.
Is there like a map store?
I like how you think.
Yeah, there's plenty of map stores around.
Aren't you supposed to be looking around for the magic item store?
No, you had her do detect magic
Me?
on your gems.
Yeah. What?
You had her do detect magic on your gems.
She keep doing it.
Well, if I went to the magic store, why would I need to use detect magic? Because it's like right there.
No,
Right?
because he's saying we can't just know where it is. This guy doesn't advertise. He only does word of mouth. You have to like pay people to figure out where it is.
No.
I'm
Okay.
saying
That is not what I said.
you can just walk around town, and when you see a store that glows like a goddamn Christmas tree, you're like, "That's the magic store."
No. What I said is that Hunter Gold helps you get to reputable dealers.
I'm just saying, if they're not reputable,
Well, I mean,
they're
if
dead.
she's just walking around town, detect magic is going to ping off a lot of things.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it won't
people have
but
magic.
a particular shop full of magic items, we can then walk in there and have her look at the items. If it all glows cursed, we're like, no. If it all glows abjuration, conjuration, all this other crap, enchantment, whatever. We're like, oh, that's a magic shop.
I'm not sure that curse
And
is
if
a
the guy
school of
sells us
magic.
back-
Cursing,
If the guy,
cursed item is not a school of magic.
well,
Which
whatever.
one's cursed? No. It doesn't work like
If
that.
the guy sells us bad items, and we walk in there, back there, and we're like, hey, that didn't work. Give us our money back.
So
And then we kill them.
while you guys
Yeah.
just kind of like stew about and talk about like what we should do in this town, Megala's like, hey, I've got a way for you to earn some money to pay me, of course, not for like, the money's gonna come to me since you owe me.
How about you run the bar, earn some money, and then pay yourself?
We're up and running, if you don't remember.
250 gold is more than enough to make this damn
250
thing a
was
pretty
just for
fucking.
permits. we have to do the fixings, you know. And right now you're already behind what you owe me, 250.
We're in like
250 gold
in
pieces.
real dollars. We're in like 250 grand right now.
Oh no, you're not.
That's what 250
No,
is gold.
no.
Yes, it is. That's the equivalent.
No, it's not. There's no such
Seriously.
thing because this is Dungeons and Dragons, which is not a realistic scenario.
I'm not paying this woman a dime more until she gets this damn thing
But
running.
I'm just saying you can't equate D&D gold pieces to dollars of US. It just doesn't work that way.
There's no
It
conversion.
just does
Andrew.
not. It's just not equate, bro.
Sure.
No, you're just
Sure.
making shit up
There's
in your
a-
brain.
There's a labor market. There's what people get and earn wages on the street, and then there's what we make. We're special people. We make a lot of money.
Good story, bro.
We're like contractors.
Yes, basically. We're contractors and we make a pretty freaking penny for it. 250 gold is a lot of money.
Gold.
Yep. You need 1,000 to get this business up and running.
Then I think we need to go collect some more.
You definitely need to, and I've got an
Yeah.
opportunity for you.
$1 million.
I've got a friend, guys, who could use some help.
What is he paying?
Okay.
She
Oh, I'm sexist. I'm sorry. What are they paying?
her name
That bastard.
her name is Uza. And you can find her oh my goodness. I'm like, this Moon Man is making me all burpy. You can find her on where's my map?
The map.
Where's my map?
Watch.
No.
Close.
Listen, she's got some sort of a problem. She won't even go into her shop.
Ooh.
Is it haunted?
I'm gonna say yeah. Sounds like phantasmal. That's fun.
I don't know how
Is
much
she afraid
she's
Of
offering,
robbers?
but she's. I don't know, but if you go find her, she'll let you know. And I don't know what she's paying either. But guess what? It's gonna go from right. Agreed. So you should go find her.
Well,
Make some money. Go do something with yourself. Quit slumming around.
what did she offer the last people?
Do what?
What did she offer the last people that helped?
What? What are you talking about? What last people?
Oh, so she has. Okay, very well. We'll go see what.
She just
Uza's about.
She just came to me. She's a friend of mine. She needs some help. You are all strapping young adventurers, and I'm sure you could make a solid gold piece or 10.
That's pretty
Nice.
heavy. All right.
I don't know what it is, but
Well,
you're looking for something to do.
I'm gonna
Chevy,
say
be
we
quiet.
should go hang out with Uza and see what's Yakuza with the Uza.
I want to see what that's all about.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're
definitely go see what that's all about.
that bored, let's go do it.
Let's go. Yeah.
I ain't scared of
go.
no ghosts.
Come on, Uza. Let's go Ghostbusters.
All right.
Oh,
I'm so happy you're gonna go help my friend.
okay, bye.
So I can probably get us some cheap beer, and we can just open the damn place up.
Are you still going on?
He wants to start bootlegging.
I mean, we already paid our permit fees. It's not
Hey.
really bootlegging at that point,
Let's
I
just
mean,
sell dirty swamp water.
I do have
right?
The permits were building permits, you know, so they
Wait,
can do
that's
work.
not even operating permits? Because no, this town ain't any of that. They can just bill her.
Well, I do have some expensive liquor. You guys want to drink that on the way to Uza's or what?
Yeah, sure.
What the hell?
We're gonna do more damage than
To each other.
we got the go. It's in that face.
Hedok berserks and goes through several doors, smashes a table in the basement apart. Sorry.
Did you get the ghost?
It was a haunted table.
It's gonna be that talking staff again.
Right.
Okay.
Do we still have Gerald?
No.
Oh, right.
Give him to that one
You
dude.
guys ask that every
Mr.
time.
Lee
It's
Soto.
funny.
Yeah. He's with
Okay.
Lee Soto.
So, hang on one second.
Okay.
1 second. 1,000. Maybe another beer.
Man, it was driving me nuts that I couldn't write stuff down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so anyway, you want to go see Uza? Uza?
Yeah.
Uzo with some Uzo?
Yes.
But I did.
Uza.
What about you, Udiquad?
So, I guess while I was about to leave, that caught my attention, and definitely down to go check out some paranormal activity.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because that's going to be in the area. I could always continue my, I guess, research at a later time. I got enough information for right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys go and you find a young lady, and she's sitting outside of what appears to be some sort of a bookstore. Not like the books you're probably interested in there, Mr. Udiquad. This looks like just like novels.
Ew.
Yeah, as you guys tell her that Magla sent you, she's yeah, I've got a problem. I can't go in my shop, and my cat Lucky's in there, and there's something in there, and it's not pretty.
So you got a goblin in your shop, okay?
It's some sort of it's something. It's like a round, ugly thing with eyeballs. I don't know what it is.
Wait.
Yeah.
Back up. Are the eyeballs on
Let's
stock?
go.
Are the eyeballs on stalks?
I don't know, but yeah, probably. And
Was
Yeah,
there lasers?
it chased my cat, and poor Lucky's
Does it
in
have
there.
Could you shut up for a second? Does it have a face?
I don't know, but my cat.
You saw it. If you can't go in there, you must have seen it, right?
Oh man.
It's so scary. Yeah.
Is it floating? It's
Yeah,
Do
it
you want me to?
floated. It totally floated. Oh my god! How did you know?
Okay. Do you want me to?
Hedok, you can go first.
I have.
Let's go.
Oh wait, I have Willard that
Rage
I can
up.
telepathically communicate.
Screw your
with
bird.
and if he dies, then
I'm sitting off to the side of the doors. Hedok pushes to the door. Just
Okay.
FYI.
I mean, yeah. Do you guys want to?
Yeah, sure. If Willard can get in this closed up shop and spy for us, that'd be good.
I just feel like that'd be better because when we know if maybe it's not one or two, that whatever.
If it is 2, how much are you paying us, miss?
You want me to pay you?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of how extermination works.
Your friend said you would pay us.
Oh, pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm gonna draw a picture of a circular thing with a face and pointy
That's
teeth
exactly what
and
it looks
eyeballs on
like.
stock, and one giant eyeball in the center of the face.
Now, Bobbins, how would Bobbins know anything about anything?
Because he read childhood legend
Really, give me a
books.
history check.
Child.
You better roll
books.
good.
It's the comic creature. Kills a lot of people, though. There you go. How's that?
Yeah, you drew a picture that you saw in a book once. It totally looks like that.
All right. Yeah, sure. Hedok can go in first. I'm staying off to the side of the door.
You gonna go in there, Hedok?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Hedok Give him a little
None
prayer there.
needed.
I'm gonna look at this woman. It's like there's only one, right? Yeah.
Or of the thing.
No, of the thing. I'm asking her. There's only one, right?
Yes! One's enough.
Yeah, no shit. One's
Oh,
enough.
shit.
I'm standing off to the side of the door, well out of the vision of whatever is inside.
Okay. So you shit. Hang on here. Let me draw a rudimentary
Udaquad.
Uh-huh.
Off to the side.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I'm going to be off to the side of the door, kind of like, hands glowing, kind of like a gun, on the side of the door while we breach the door with the tank.
So this building is a 3-story building, and it's in
Oh.
shambles. Like there's just books all over the floor. You hear a cat meowing from upstairs, and you also hear some weird moaning sound, like, and then you hear.
It's not the sound that the holder makes, but okay.
And what is that sound?
I don't know.
Please describe it.
They talk, so there.
It sounds like my dogs here when they're playing.
Exactly. It'll probably be just a couple of dogs she's just afraid of. I'll be very happy.
A quick map.
A quick map.
Mm-hmm.
Did somebody say maps?
Map done quickly.
Maps. We get Blanche to get a map of the place out for us.
She needs to learn a skill where she can throw in like an acorn and it blows up and she can visualize
She's
the map.
awakened mine on the cat.
Yeah.
So you go up the stairs to where you hear the cat.
We do?
Yeah.
Does he not see anything in the first floor?
No. But whatever it is, it seems like it's coming from upstairs.
He can go up the stairs. We'll wait downstairs until he clears the second floor.
Okay.
I'll go with him because why not?
How good's your con save there, buddy?
4?
Yeah, that one, the fort save. Sorry. System's getting confused.
So we got a full party here, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me grab these characters.
Are we all at least second level right now?
Yes. So if you die, you'll create a first level.
Right. No, that's not what I was concerned about.
Wait, why are we
Oh.
talking about dying here?
Well,
Nobody's gonna die.
I'm
Not
scared of
today.
ghosts.
Not today, Satan.
Whoa!
there you go, Chris.
What's the what? What's going on?
Check your roll 20. What? What's going on?
I don't know.
Just heat
Well, I'm following behind them as well.
up, stays down.
You guys gonna chicken out or what?
I'll wait till you guys find it.
Earn this bread.
It's a beholder. Come on, guys.
Hey, somebody else knows it.
You don't even know what a beholder is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go check it out.
I am.
somebody that holds on to bees.
Yes.
Did you just hold these nuts? Well, if you guys are so aware of what it is, then you know that if we need help or not.
Oh, I'm right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Way behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Something's gonna jump out, but it's gonna be the cat.
And then
Did you
I'm gonna
Google
kill
that
the
yet?
cat.
Did you Google that yet, Chris?
no, I want to be surprised. I'm not even gonna.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
If I'm gonna be playing this shit, I'm gonna do it right.
Okay.
there you go. It's more fun that way.
Right. I want to know if that shit's gonna kill me in one hit just by doing it. You must not be a fan of Dark Souls or Demon Souls,
Yeah. Well.
because those games are aggravating as hell. I love them though.
Okay,
All
I just gave him some peanut butter.
Sweet
Good. Good.
justice.
Are you walking stealthily at all?
I'm gonna say yeah. Once we enter the house and see the first
you. I'm
floor's
not
empty.
actually asking you. I'm asking Hedok.
Oh,
Since
Hedok.
he's leading,
Since
you
you're
know.
the leading, yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Just-
Give me a stealth check, buddy.
Do it. Stealth it up. Come on. And remember, I casted guidance on you. Is that a applicable additional 4 that he could do? Check, right? Or is that an ability check that he?
It's a skill check. Stealth is a skill check.
Let's see. I think you can use the additional 4 roll.
Ah, that didn't work.
I'm hiding downstairs, waiting for them to clear the second floor.
Okay. I'm going to need you to... I think it's a good time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Wait till he gets the map up.
That's my stealth. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Are we?
I don't have you on the map
The
yet.
shit just. I thought that was a class with a chance of meatballs.
Oh yeah.
EP. It's just one.
Why does it have? Tell me the center eye. Please. The center eye is poked out.
The cat, damn it.
I'm gonna
Swipe.
pick up the cat and throw it at it.
So go ahead
Improvise.
and...
Okay. So we have to click on our guy and then hit touch to do the initiative.
Yep.
Where's
Oh, dang it.
my
I didn't do
guy?
it right. Because I'm stupid.
You're stupid.
I don't see my character.
I was watching Rocky 1.
Oh, I love it.
Their accents, I love it.
On their ridiculous accents. So say you go to New York, right? I'm a sandwich shop or something. You gotta pay taxes in 2 locations. Oh, shit, I'm over it.
I got to go to sexual harassment training at work today.
What'd you do?
Ingrid.
It's a problem.
Well,
Hey,
yeah, it's new for.
What?
hold on. We're not talking about work right now.
We're talking about
Fizz.
work if we all
Like,
die. Okay, let us have
Like,
our
we
fun.
just, like, get into battle. Hey, by the way, it's sexual harassment training, and like, come on.
We're all adults
Well,
here.
Chris was talking about like
Well, no, but I want to get on with the battle, and you guys want to talk about work.
Okay, okay.
I'm not here to talk about your work.
All right.
Fizz, why'd you roll twice? I got you on there, buddy. Right?
Oh,
Okay, you rolled the.
I didn't click on my character the first time, so.
So fill the. I was gonna say fill the 20.
So what I learned today was that, you know,
Stop.
if you have to smack someone
my
in the
God.
ass, just say good game, because then it's sportsmanship.
Really? It's like a good game and you'll be good. If it's with the same sex, throw.
Good luck, guys.
Oh my God. Let's
so
play. Stop.
Saving the cat.
Stop. Just stop.
Stop.
I click on my guy and then click on initiative.
Correct.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Sure. You got 12.
Okay.
Did the
That's it.
creature roll a 15? Like a broken script symbol?
Yeah, I have that too.
Yep,
Okay.
same.
I was like, he's a torn piece of paper. Great.
I hope he's a torn piece of paper. That'll be an easy thing to beat.
I don't know, man. You might get paper cut.
Jesus, dive straight cloud.
It's all like
So-
peanut butter.
So this particular creature that you see, it's is a round orb with its body is only about 8 inches wide.
Ooh, it's solid.
Oh,
Good.
it's little.
Good. Good.
And it has 4 eye stalks.
Good. Ooh, we're
Oh,
good.
yeah. This is a baby.
And when you walked up the stairs, you sort of you surprised it. So you're gonna get a surprise on it. So you guys you and Fizz get a free round.
Oh, I feel kind of bad.
But what you see that it's doing, the cat is meowing at it, and you see that it is like trying to mimic the meow, but it doesn't sound very good. So while the cat's like meow, 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 like crazy cat, it's going oh, oh. It's like not quite doing it.
Okay, this thing ain't that bad. Might be.
Sorry, man.
But yeah, but as soon as you guys come up the stairs, it bares its teeth at you, and
Oh, okay.
it's hostile.
It's hostile?
Sure.
Permission to, the baring of the teeth is permission to murder, right? That's what's going on here.
Huh?
I think you guys should try to capture it, make it into your pet.
I don't have any tranquilizers.
I mean, you know, if you give me enough time to go to the apothecary, person work that out.
Yeah.
Can we? Yeah, I'm interested. Okay, if there's a beholder here, I have a feeling there's going to be a mama and a papa.
Fizz, what would you like to do?
It's a baby, or it is a lesser beholder. I don't know if there's lesser beholders, but it's definitely not a full-grown one.
I kind of want to stab it, not gonna lie.
Shoot it with an arrow. You got that heavy bow.
True.
You are the first up, Fizz, so...
kind of want to shoot it too, but I feel bad.
Do I hunter's mark first?
You are a barbarian.
But it's just a little baby beholder.
Okay, it's gonna kill the cat.
No, you don't. No, the hunter's mark is only if you hit it. You can cast hunter's mark on it.
Oh, right. I thought you meant cast it. Yes, you cast it first, but then the damage is after you...
Hunter's mark on it.
Yes.
Okay. Your crossbow.
That poor
hits.
thing will be dead before I even see it.
Okay. So, yeah. So you shoot your heavy crossbow, and the arrow just cuts right through it, and it just bloop, falls to the ground and is dead.
Don't have to feel so bad, Alec.
Way to
You
go.
know, like what?
I did the deed.
I tried. We were like, what is it, guys? What you shoot, Fizz? What is it? What? You guys see the kid? What happened?
Oh no.
It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You could always say it ate the cat and just take the cat.
No witnesses.
We need a pet at the tavern.
Exactly.
We have to interrogate the cat. I don't know.
I did just do comprehensive language, and I think Blanche can speak to animals. No.
I can speak to animals.
It's not an animal.
too.
Oh, to the cat? Speak to the cat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak to the cat if she wanted to. Probably. But I don't know if she has that spell prepared.
Meow 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 meow.
I need to put on
meow.
I gotta put on my FBI jacket, my rate, and my
But the
aviators and
cat-
interview the cat.
The cat comes up to you, Hidak, and rubs up against you.
Aww.
God, he's the softest barbarian.
You
Somebody go
probably
get
still
Phil.
smell like fish.
No.
No, he doesn't smell like fish anymore. He's good.
Well, then why does the cat like him? Obviously, he still smells faintly of fish.
No, because this cat I feel like it's gonna be a trickster. This cat's gonna blow up.
It's gonna be the pop of beholder.
Yep, it is. I have a feeling.
Killed my son. It'll say.
When the cat approaches me, I step back.
Oh, God. Wow. That was crazy.
Downstairs, hiding.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, tell Uza come get her cat.
Okay. So
It's dead.
Uza, oh, and she like looks at the thing. What the hell is that? And she like kicks it. Is it dead? Oh my
Is it
God.
dead as it lies split in half on the ground?
It's a eyeball cord monster. I don't know what it is.
Oh my God. How did it get in here? Oh.
You know what? Let's keep the body. We're gonna. Is there a taxidermist around here, Uza?
Makes good decoration for a bar. I like.
Hell
Exactly.
yeah!
Put it on
That's
the
what I'm
mantle.
talking about. I want to put this shit in the bar.
Also, I appear next to Uza, the drink, and I say, probably from your basement.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you should probably put a grate on that base.
Just fill it in with dirt until you don't have a basement anymore, to be honest.
Yeah. So she proceeds to pay you your 100 gold pieces.
Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6?
Oh man.
6. Divided by 6.
Have you seen the original artwork for the beholder?
The original artwork? Yes.
It's amazing.
Let's see.
Can't be bothered.
Oh,
yeah. So you heard about me. It's true. I've got eyes everywhere.
I like how the adventure's like more detailed and the boulder's like,
Flaily stalks on there. Oh, that's funny.
Somebody's getting the extra gold. The rest of us get 16.
Well, I was gonna say why don't we just each take 10 gold pieces each and then give the profit to Magla because she doesn't know how much Uzo was gonna pay us.
Okay, fine.
So we'll give her 40 gold.
Hey, wait. You're paying it all.
Also, find somebody to taxidermy this corpse. It looks kind of cool.
I'm gonna go talk to what's his name? The Whistler kid.
Can I go talk to, like, interview some people and see? Or can I talk to a guard and say, like, if they've seen any other beholders?
What the hell's a beholder?
Yeah, you should.
And it's like,
First of all, like, how do you know the term beholder? Are you just like, hey, have you seen a beholder?
Oh, yeah, sure.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's right.
I told.
It's something I heard
Obviously,
about.
Pull it out of your back pocket.
With my excellent history roll, I obviously knew what it was called.
I go up to a
It
guard.
was a 21. Don't me. I know what it looks like. It's called.
Of a drawing of the beholder, like, which is similar to the original edition. Like, have you seen this?
What the say? You know what? Yeah, I've seen pictures of that kind of thing. Yeah, there was a beholder a long time ago. His name was Xanathar. He's dead.
I'm gonna go talk to Beecher.
But yeah. How come that thing's only got 4 eye stalks? That's not normal.
It's a deformed beholder.
We think
It's so tiny.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So weird. First time I've seen one.
It's a beholder like.
Hey, ask eBay to see the taxiderm body. Maybe we can turn that into a lucrative business.
Do you guys have a taxidermist?
Can find a taxidermist. No problem.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna a good 15 gold to taxidermy this little thing.
Take my money.
Okay. You now have a taxidermied head.
Beholder lights.
Stocks.
We're calling these
Beholder lights.
We're calling these beholder lights.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm finding Beecher. I'm just saying.
Okay, you find Beecher.
Hey Beecher, we need some beer. Like a keg or two.
Okay. What the hell do you need asking me for?
What local brewers are in town?
You acquire some. I pay you for it.
Why don't you talk to the beer guild?
Because
well, I don't know if I can handle this request. It's not really what we do, but I can look around. How long do you have to get this? Acquire this beer? What kind of beer? What people here? Your people?
I look around the district we're in. The people that live in this district.
Oh,
Man, come on.
okay. Well, I mean,
Just find something.
Sure. Starts whistling.
All right. Paying less than the going rate for whatever.
How much? What? Yeah. What's your budget? Is that a word? Yeah. What's your budget?
I don't know.
Weird word.
What was the price that what's her face was telling us beer costs?
Wasn't it 60 gold pieces every 10 day?
Well,
something like that.
For
yeah, but
for supplies?
that's for more than it's no. So it's 50 gold piece for wages and salaries per 10 day once you're established. It's 10 gold pieces for per 10 day for beer, food, and to be part of the Fellowship of Innkeepers. It's what all the taverns do. So it's not very expensive.
Okay,
Beer
well, I'll pay him whatever half
Kinda
the beer
expensive.
goes from the guild. It's pure profit for him.
I mean, I'm thinking once we put up all the front money.
If you're looking to sell beer, like it's not, your place isn't ready for business yet.
He's gonna have a
It's-
lemonade stand.
Hobble.
I don't know about you, but I've drinking beer in some pretty ramshackle hovels before. As long as they were offering at a fair price, I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
Bobbin's really gonna go on this
He wants
endeavor.
to be a bar owner really bad.
But if I'm going to be a bar owner, I'm not doing it for the whims of
No,
whatever
he wants to
guilds
be
are.
an operations manager.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I'm like, let Maglo do it. Give her money. Shut up. Give us her
This
profits.
thing could be a smooth operating machine, but you want to be very meticulous about it. And that's fine. That's cool. You have a whistler
Are there
looking
illegal
for beer?
drugs in this game?
Yeah.
Hell
My
yeah.
God, okay. Quad's gonna get addicted at some point, I feel.
So, all right. So you have now this beholder head. What do you guys want to do?
So.
You paid me that.
Yep. And I did go ahead and subtract the 15 gold, so the taxiderm beholder mini, whatever, the spherical ball.
When
with
Megla sees this, she's like, "You want to put this in your place?"
yeah, it's part of the collection.
Thing.
Do you want to see the finger bones of the hag?
No.
about-
Who are you? You're very odd. How much did you pay to have this stuff?
15 gold.
Oh my God! You had 15 gold and you didn't tell me.
Why did you tell her
You
that?
guys owe me.
Well, that's my. I don't owe you. We owe you, maybe.
Well, you better go find some.
Where do
work.
you think I'm going?
I don't know what you're
Exactly. You don't know.
Okay. So, thing.
Oh, do you want some gold fins? That's probably worth some money, right?
Give me your rotten gold fins. That'd be great.
Yeah, these are perfectly well, unless you feel like we could put them on display as well. Have you ever been to Blanktown?
No.
Well, these are from Blanktown, the far reaches.
Wow.
The great Floopdoogle himself traveled there.
Tell me more about Floopdoogle.
So Floopdoogle is a mighty champion of the Kuatoa and Crocodile, slayer of the swamp.
Let's see.
And he defeated not one but two hags and a lobster creature.
And that's why you've named your place Floopdoogle.
Yes, he was a great leader.
Great. That's awesome.
Yes.
Does he have money?
Well, the Floopdoogle died.
That's unfortunate. Did you take his money?
No, his spirit could not carry on, and when he died, he sunk to the bottom of a grotto. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
And that's when he gave me these fins, and he said, "Take care of these, Quad."
If you put as much effort into getting gold pieces to pay me as you do in telling these fantastical stories, I'd be paid by now.
Listen, you. If you just open the damn bar and start earning money, then the bar should be self-sufficient, and we wouldn't have to pay you.
Nobody's coming to the Floopdoogle, which looks like a piece of shit.
This isn't exactly upper town, high class. Open the bar and start serving beer.
It's up and coming. Look it.
Yeah, up and coming means still ghetto. Open the bar, start serving beer.
Well,
We'll come buy
listen,
beer.
Lady Eleanor herself,
Yeah, Lady Eleanor herself foisted this money pit
told
on
me
us.
that you were worth my efforts, and so far you've just complained the entire time.
I think you need to learn to run the bar better. Just open it up. Earn money. Pay yourself.
It doesn't work
Yes,
that way.
Yes, it does. You've already
No.
bought all the permits, apparently, so you're legal to open the damn place up. Open it up.
No, the permits are building permits so we can make the fixes necessary.
I don't care. Just open
You
it up.
don't even have a table.
You don't need
Where
a
are people
table.
going to sit on the ground?
Look it.
Are they
Get a
going to sleep
bard-
in your
get-
sleeping bag over
get a
here?
bard
And
in
what
here.
about all these caltrops you keep putting everywhere? They're just gonna sit next to a caltrop and poke
Talk-
their ass?
Talk
Yes.
to Bud. You don't need tables for beer. Get a bard. Serve beer. Usher people into the bar. Make them pay for the beer.
This place stunk like fish until the past day. I mean,
Well, maybe you took a
Okay.
bath finally.
That's handled.
Well, I'm gonna leave anyways and have places to go. Uduquad's
We're
gonna
making soup.
kind of dip out of the conversation and head off to his location. Bye.
okay. So you go head over to Inks and Clothes.
Yeah.
So you're there. You get to Inks and Clothes, and you see your boy Vashnar. And he's actually he's like really up a little bit.
Oh no.
Well,
And yeah, he still stinks like alcohol. You can smell it on him, but he's crying.
Well, I'm gonna go pick up my books from the keeper there, the ones that I have on hold, and I'm gonna ask him if he knows if Veshnar's been doing okay.
He's like, oh,
Went over because I'm an idiot.
something to
Oh,
Veshnar. You should go talk to him. He could probably use a friend, but well, his good friend is missing, and it's not good.
Well,
my laptop's
No.
frozen.
oh no.
Ah, I can't flip to my notes because my laptop's frozen. I want to give you more, but I can't.
And
Come on, freaking. Oh no, son of a bee. Yeah. So. Now, let me try and end this thing real quick. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay. That might have worked. Okay, it did work, I think. So.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
something's up with Veshnar's friend. His friend is missing. And he is freaking out about it. Go talk to him. He could use a friend.
okay. So, I'm gonna collect my books and head towards Veshnar, and then I'm going to allow my ink pen to roll off my my book stand and fall into the floor, and it just so that it kind of rolls around Veshnar, and as I go down and pick up the pen, I'm gonna go and look up and see that Veshnar is crying or upset, and ask him, "Hey, you kind of studied too hard there? You feeling okay?"
Oh,
This guy.
no, I'm not okay.
Uh-oh.
My friend, I think. Well, he's missing, man. And And I was just drinking with him, and now he's gone. And I've just been having this horrible writer's block, and so I've been drinking a lot lately,
Mm-hmm.
trying to loosen up the muscles, you know. So I was with my friend. His name is Fronz, and well, he's missing now, and
France. Huh.
I
Where?
fear that he's kidnapped or something's happened to him. Nobody knows where he is.
Does he have a house here in the city, or?
Yes, he place. It's not quite a house, but we were at we were in the docks. We were at the Bent Over Bear 2 nights ago, and we were drinking and gambling and having a okay time, and well, he was dressed all nice and like in his fancy clothes, and he hasn't been seen since by anybody.
Hmm. So, when you guys left that night, did he leave with you, or did he stay behind at the pub?
He stayed behind.
Interesting. Well, I don't like seeing a fellow scholar in such pain, so
Man, it's horrible.
I might be able to maybe assist you in taking a look for your friend, if that's okay.
Why would you do that? You don't know me.
Well, let's just say we have to stick together, scholars and us alike, because if we don't, then how are we going to be able to complete our research?
Well, there's some logic there. Well, what can I do to pay you?
Well, why don't you? I do travel with a group of friends that typically help me on these types of events. How about you come back to a little bar that we're actually opening up ourselves, just to kind of speak with us and kind of see how we can further help in this situation.
I think I would be okay to do that. And this
Wonderful,
bar
great.
is where?
Well, it's on the. Let's see.
Where is it on the map?
What?
Where is it on the map?
It's over here. And the
Bar is over.
what just
You guys are right here.
east, near the bazaar.
Okay. Well, should we go now?
Yeah, let's go ahead and head out.
Okay. Well, let me
And-
just gather my things and he grabs a couple of his books. He has like this bottle with some reddish liquid. He chugs it. You want some?
Sure, I'll take a swig.
Okay. Yeah, you take a swig and this is some nasty shit. This you immediately just have that like sort of reflex. It's like old
Like backwood hooch.
no, it's not even that. It's like old stale wine. It's
Oh no.
and you got like sediment in your mouth and you're just like oh.
Ah, nice. Okay. So, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and say,
You?
well, that's quite good. But here's some to good fortune. I'm gonna offer him a drink out of the one of the fine liqueurs that I have. One of the 2 bottles.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
You trying to get him drunk?
Drunk.
Hey, yeah, he's already drunk, buddy. I'm just sealing the deal here, okay?
So he takes a swig. Well, this is fine and dandy, isn't it?
It
Where did you
is.
acquire
It is.
this?
On our travels.
And where have your
You
travels
go ahead
taken
and.
you?
Well, we've been to Planktown. We've been to some tent city. Don't remember the name really. Near Planktown, we've traveled some of the forest. We've also been to Donlar or Delnor. Apologies, Delnor,
You're as
Dunlar.
drunk as I am.
Merry is the life, isn't it? So I'm going to change that to one bottle of liqueur worth 80 gold piece, since we're drinking that on the way to the bar.
All right. So you guys make your way to the
Floop Dougal.
Floob Dougal. That's a funny thing to say off of his lips. Floob Dougal.
There you go. Nice.
Well, who are your friends?
So they should all be arriving soon. I know they had some errands, so we'll go ahead and wait inside. I feel like I'm kidnapping this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and head inside and kind of wait for the rest of the crew to arrive back.
So this is a bar, but why do you have caltrops everywhere?
Oh, you can never be too safe in situations. So I like to set them up as a friendly security measure.
You're not drinking enough. You're making too much sense.
So, well, then I'll go ahead and grab that bottle and take another drink out of it.
All right.
I should sell the other one though, if it's worth 80 gold pieces.
Worth quite a bit.
80 gold pieces. You have 80. Who's this drunk guy? We have 80 gold pieces. How come you always have money, but you don't have money? I don't get it.
Is that Magla? Are you talking?
Who's
Magla,
this lady telling me about my money?
This is a wonderful person that I'll introduce to you later because she is working and should be such working.
I like that tone of your voice. She's working.
So the rest of you arrive. The rest of y'all.
Oh, hey guys, look! I have a quest for us.
There's food in this place?
You know, we probably have some food. Fix, what do you have? Nothing. Fizz, what do you got?
I got some rations.
Oh, some rations? You ain't got no...
You easily have some deer and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought you got meat.
You definitely have meat.
You hunt.
You're a forager. You got deer, you got game, you got rabbits.
Yeah. So,
yes.
well,
we'll
have... Yeah, I was going to say, Magla, what do you know how to cook?
I'm not a chef.
Oh, well, go back to your working then. We'll find a way to cook this up for you.
Well, that sounds good. So
yeah.
So let's get down to business. You want to help me find my friend?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Fronz.
Right. So,
Fronz,
team,
Fronz.
Fronz is missing, and Fronz is Vashnar's best friend. And
bestest friend in the world. No better friends you could have in the world.
Yeah, and so we're gonna help him, and I wanted him to meet you guys because he wanted to know what he could provide in payment or how he could assist us, and so figured we could all talk it out and see if there's anything of interest that we might have in common.
I see.
Yeah, so this is Bobbins.
Hi,
He's the fancy one.
This is Bobbins.
Yeah, hi. Let's see, you've had a few already.
Yeah,
I like
That's
this
my-
liquor. It's good.
Hey,
It's
he's the
better than that
bartender in the bar.
wine. Woo!
Tell us about this friend you're lost and how.
Fronz! My buddy. He's
What is he worth to you?
he's my best friend.
Okay.
He's
Finding somebody, is he in the city? Is he out of the city? Do he have interests out in the countryside? Tell us.
he's just a good guy, and we were drinking and gambling at the Bent Over Bear.
So last time you saw him was bent over bear.
Yeah, it's near the docks. It's a hole in the wall. It's like this place.
Right.
There's no caltrops. But he was wearing, real nice clothes, so he's probably putting a target on his back. It was not good. You gotta be in the docks to wear stuff like that. It's stupid. Why would you do that? But I didn't leave with him because I had my book to finish. Deadlines.
How long do you know Franz for?
5. Well, a long time. He's a good friend of mine.
Years? Then?
Like 10 years.
Okay. And did he owe you money?
No.
Okay. So you normally see him at the Bend? Yeah.
We were there together. For fun.
Is that a place you frequent?
We were frequenting there. Yeah.
Yeah, did you go there often? Might he have gone there without you?
No, but he stayed there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do we go there often? Yeah, if you want to do some book trade.
That's a place to start. So,
Yeah.
You
gonna find him? I'll pay you. You tell me what you want. I'll pay you. I don't have a lot of money, but I'll.
Oh, we're in the real estate speculating business. Like that.
What?
We'd like to speculate on real estate.
Yeah. Well, I have a property.
Oh, do tell.
I have this keep. It's sort of north of the city.
Far away?
It's not too far.
Sounds nice.
And do you live in this keep, or did you just purchase it?
Oh, no.
Saying no or no?
No, I purchased.
Okay.
What was the question? I purchased it because I wanted to do research for my next book.
Oh, well, what if we could work something out if we were able to find Fronz and be able to maybe say have the keep and allow you a room in the keep to continue your research.
If you can find Fronz, I'll do that.
Very well. I think that's a fine deal, especially since it sounds like Fronz means a great deal.
He's my best friend.
Sounds like a good deal to me, actually.
Okay. Well,
how are you planning on finding him? He's gone.
We are going to.
I don't even know what he looks like.
That was our next question, actually.
There you go. We have a map maker who can draw maps of faces. What does Franz look like?
Well,
he was fancy clothes. We know that.
And I promise you, this is just Sean, just speaking here. I wrote a lot of this, most of this, all of this stuff beforehand, like weeks ago. So I don't want you to think ginger theme here, but I just want to say, his hair's red. It's long.
Seems very gingery.
He's in his early 30s.
And is he is he a human, half elf? What race is he?
He's human, you fucking racist.
Does he have a soul?
What did you say?
Does he have a soul?
Oh, Fizz, he's always joking. He thinks everybody's a reanimated corpse sometimes.
This is the topic of my next
You know what
book.
they say about Jews.
That's interesting. I hope that we can help you because I think that you're an important person. Bashnar.
What the hell is that?
Francis.
He
What?
looks at the beholder thing.
Oh, that is
A beholder light.
Oh,
that's a trophy.
wow.
Those
That's
are
amazing. He stops paying attention and
Yeah.
starts looking at it. Can I touch it?
Gently. Don't.
He starts
know,
touching the
it was-
eyeballs and like messing with it.
So yeah. Well,
It's over Bear. That's where I would go. You find out what happened to him, because one of those people know what happened to him.
We're the professionals. We got this. Don't worry about
Yep. You go ahead and stay here. Magla will,
What will I do?
I don't know, be here, I guess. Magla, Bashnar is going to stay here while we go to do research.
it.
Don't
Magdalene
touch
will be
my
utterly
caltrops.
useless. All right.
So, who is ready to go to the bent over bear?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Can we have somebody transform into a bear? Just kidding.
That would be kind of hilarious.
All right. So, I guess
What's
we're
the
going.
bent over bear now?
It's a bar casino.
Yeah, bar
Okay.
casino where Franz was last seen in fancy clothes. So we're off to go find Fronz.
Okay.
Let's go get a taxidermist human.
Is he a taxidermist?
A human.
Okay. So
Gonna be
you
body exhibit.
only know that the bent over bear is in the dock area,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can only assume.
So that's an area.
Vicinity. So I'm assuming you're all going, or
I'll go.
Yeah. Does anybody not want to go? That's a question.
Nope. Let's go.
Nelyani,
Let's go.
might want to change your clothes. Actually, Nelyani,
Yeah.
you keep looking fabulous. You're going to be our bait.
What? No.
Well, if somebody kidnaps you, here, look. So, Willard's going to
You're
hang
like
out.
an elven princess, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they take fancy people from this place, apparently. So, here, hold on
Nope.
to Willard.
Nobody's
Okay.
gonna steal fish-smelling boy. Nobody's gonna steal crazy hermit guy, or elf with stick stuck in her hair, or male elf with stick stuck in his hair. They're definitely not stealing me.
Yeah. So, off we go.
Off we go.
Let's go. And actually, I think while we're walking there to the area, I'm going to propose to the group that we pretend like we work for Nelyani. Bless you. That we work for Nelyani, and we are there kind of to make sure that she's being entertained because she wanted to see what the bent over bear had to offer, since it was suggested by a couple of I guess noble people who like to see poor people. Who knows?
Nelyani, do you do any sort of like Like, how do you want to make your appearance in any sort of way? Are you getting all like slutted up, or what is Neliani doing?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Now, Yanni, you're the center.
I'm more of like a wallflower, so.
Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
Not this
Oh,
one day. And make sure when you're talking to people, you mention Franz.
Fronz.
And you say
Okay.
Franz was such a great friend, and how Franz just gagged about you coming to this bent over bear.
Gagged.
Okay.
Back to the gods.
Whoa.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay. So what should I wear? I don't even know.
Where you're like, I don't know, like, you know that flowy dress in Ghostbusters, the gatekeeper?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Something like that, but with, some more Alvin
Okay,
jewelry.
so I really like where this is going. So Neliani, you are going to be,
Turned into the gatekeeper from Ghostbusters. Okay.
basically, yes. Okay.
We need somebody
And
with fans just constantly.
and how do you guys? How does the rest of you like? Do you guys like surround her presence, or do you lead her, or?
So, Hedok and I will go ahead and escort and open doors and pull the seat. And Bobbins, you can act as a counsel or advisor. And then
Or Bobbins comes in separately from the rest of you and keeps an eye on everything.
that is true. You could kind of be the, yeah, I guess that'd be true. Be an eye on the wall, and then you can, pass by or alert us of anything. You can give us the symbol or signal.
As you guys are heading out towards the docks, as you're entering into the docks, you do find that you don't know the general vicinity of where this bent over bear is, but you don't really know where it actually is. And Vashnar was way too drunk to give you solid directions, because by the time you got to the point where you're asking directions, he was like half asleep and just like mumbling everything. And so, but you do know that or you do notice that as you get closer towards the docks, and once mute, Ingrid, mute.
Oh. Sorry.
So as you get closer, it does get a little darker, and lights. A lot of the street lamps are like busted out. So it definitely has a more sinister feel to it. The area. There's a lot of those. It's grayer. Some of the buildings are more disheveled, or not disheveled, but just kind of broken down. And this is definitely
A ghetto.
Ghetto / industrial. Like, not industrial, that's the wrong term, but there's some warehouses and things like that. But
Yeah.
you turn a corner at one point, and you find there's like a cordoned off area, and the City Watch has about the City Watch has three people sort of kneeling and arrested, and there's about a half dozen dead bodies on the ground. And this whole area is being cordoned off by the City Watch as you just kind of happen upon it as you turn a corner.
This seems promising.
And as you guys are kind of looking at, obviously how you're not going to look, right? It's like a traffic accident. But you guys are looking at what's going on there, and the City Watch looks at you and says, "Get on with it. Nothing to see here." And the three that are sort of bloodied and arrested sort of give you like this cold eyes stare. Yeah, and so moving on past that, if you guys so choose, I assume you do.
Oh, I'll awaken mine to one of the guys kneeling on the floor and just awaken mine and say, "You've really done it now. You've ended it all."
The stairs. Actually, yeah. So the one you do awaken mind to, sort of like you see his eyes kind of shifting like around, but like what the hell? But this sort of gives you the sense of like, okay, this is not a good part of town. Obviously with the bodies, the bloodied arrests. Yeah, it's not good. But as you keep looking around for the bent over bear, you find actually, someone give me a perception check. Though, actually, who's probably leading your group? Is it Hedok?
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll be Hedok, and then I would probably be the second, and I believe behind that it's gonna be
Well, I'm off to the side observing.
yeah, Fizz and
All right,
Blanche.
well, you
and
all
then-
can give me like a perception check.
Okay. So ooh. Okay, Bobbins.
That's what I do.
Oh, Fizz is perceiving.
Oh yeah.
So everyone who's rolled over at 10, really.
Oh, nice.
You all notice like this interesting shop that's it stands out because it's all purple, and while everything else is sort of gray and black, this particular building is all purple. But what's really odd about it is that in the window looks to be like a beholder, kind of like what you have in your bar right now. Hanging in the window, and above the door is a sign with some elaborate letters that say the old Zablob shop.
Can we investigate?
Can you investigate? What are you looking for?
Can we go to the shop?
Can you go in the shop?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say it catches my attention.
We have a mission, guys.
Well, they might know where the bent over bear is.
Oh, I guess.
We gotta ask for directions. I mean, we can't ask dead bodies. I don't have that.
Wait, let's go and ask about the beholder and see if they know where the bear is.
Yeah. Okay, so
Can we take 10 minutes for somebody to start casting detect magic again?
yeah, I mean, you guys can go ahead and
It's
hang outside.
it's
going.
raining. You're drenched. You want to spend 10 minutes kind of just hanging outside in the rain?
Oh, I see. So we're
Oh yeah, it is still raining. Yeah. Well, the shop door's open.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm assuming it's a shop,
It's a
right?
shop. It appears to be a shop.
Okay.
It says shop.
Okay. So, anybody not want to go in the shop?
I mean, I'll go in the shop.
Okay.
I'll
So
go in the shop.
all right. So we're gonna swing open the door, and
As soon as you swing open the door, you immediately a lavender smell just overcomes you, and this purple smoke trails just rushes towards you. You can see it all. You can see kind of like this haze of it inside. Inside, every wall is painted purple. And every dust, there's like a lot of knickknacks and stuff, and they're also painted purple. or they're and you see a gnome who's sitting at he's sitting at the counter, and he says, "Oh, hello," and he wears some like purple colored robes, and his cheeks are very interesting in the fact that there's they have face paint. He has face painting on his cheeks of 9 purple eyes
9.
on his cheeks. And as you walk in, he says, "Oh, hello," and he puffs on a pipe and blows out this purple smoke. He says, come browse the shop. I have shelves of the most curious curiosities in the world."
Okay.
Very nice. Well, this is Lady Madam Nilyani, and we are.
Nilyani!
Yes.
Ah, yes! I recognize Nilyani!
Yes.
Ah, I knew you would come into my shop.
She is.
For curiosities of the world.
She is world famous. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we were coming through the docks looking for a particular item in shop, and I think we might have found it. What kind of items do you have here? What worldly?
I have all sorts of
are-
curiosities and trinkets of all natures. Do you need a dragon claw? Ooh. Do you need bones? Bones of what do I have bones of? I have many bones. Bones of many sorts.
Do you have any bones of lather?
Bones of a lather.
Lather, you say? Lather, you say?
The one indeed.
Is he dead? I've not heard this news. Lather? Is he dead?
We've not heard of death, but we've heard of a stone.
Ah, you've heard of a stone? What do you know of this stone? The stone? There's a stone? Halather? Is it called the Stone of Halather? Ah, yes, I know the very one. What do you know of it?
Wonderful.
Yes.
And hold on, I'm really trying to.
Bent over bear.
Purple. Yeah, bent over bear. So with your current location, have you ever heard of a bent over bear?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
necessarily.
I know that place. It's not too far from here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful.
It's just down the street. It's not very far at all.
Not at all, you say.
No, you're very close.
What potions do you have?
I have no potions. No need for those things.
No need.
No.
Very fine.
But if it's a trinket you speak of, I have many trinkets and curiosities. That's my game.
Do you have any special trinkets of magical property?
Well, magic is what we make it, is it not?
Mm-hmm. And with your 9 wonderful eyes.
While you guys are talking, I'm gonna do detect magic.
You would. Is that something that you have prepared?
You muted.
You muted.
I'm gonna prepare it while you guys are like chatting, so I'm like getting it ready.
She's doing a ritual.
You son of a bitch. You know, this ritual shit's getting on my nerves.
10 minutes.
I'm a fan of the rituals now.
The only purpose of the rituals is to keep us from using them in combat when they're not prepared, which is fair.
You're fair. In your meta gaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. Using the system properly. You're right.
Meta. Anyhow, No, okay, that's fine. So you're preparing and you're not speaking at all. That's cool.
I
Wow.
will look around the shop.
How about this? I have something that may be or maybe not magical. It's you see this Sprite? It's this, and he shows you a bottle, and it has like a dead Sprite inside.
Oh. What do you have here?
It's a Sprite in a bottle. You've heard of it before, haven't you?
Well, yes, I see that it's a dead Sprite.
Yeah.
Discounted?
Well, I don't know what you do with it, but I'm sure it's good for something.
Huh, interesting. What else? What else do you have? I have a couple of items myself, such as the finger bones of a hag.
Ooh, I have a talent of a dragon.
Talent of a dragon. You speak a lot about dragons and dragon claws. Have you came across dragons?
Well, dragon bones, dragon scales. Hey, how about this? You like birds, I can tell. And he shows.
C.C. Willard.
Look at this. And he shows you a silver coin of a raven. How'd I know you'd love this? It'll only cost you. Let me think here. For you, since you're such a bird lover, it'll only cost you 3 gold pieces for this fine pendant of a raven.
3 gold for 1 silver coin. Seems like a fair trade.
3 gold. I'll take interest. Where did you find this silver piece?
Well, I don't know. It came way of trade at some points, and I don't know how long I've had it.
Interesting.
Take your gold I know what piece. You're interested in. Oh, you'll take that. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
And he gives you.
Here's your 3.
Thank you. And where'd he not go?
He wanted that back.
He's glazing over again. Sorry about my friend.
What's that?
Who is
this fine young lady, Neliani? What are you off to with these people? I think I have something for you. Yes.
Neliani, you're way too famous. Everybody knows your name.
I know, I guess so.
Let me think. What do I have? Watch that. Ooh. He pulls out a needle. Have you seen one of these before?
Yes.
No, you have not. Watch this. And he tries to bend it. Nobody can bend this needle. It doesn't bend. Ooh. It'll only cost you gold pieces. It's a needle that never bends.
So nobody can.
None.
We need Hedog.
Mind if I try?
Surely.
I'd like a try too. If you don't succeed, Bobbins.
Sure.
Roll a strength check.
All right, I'll roll a strength check. I'm gonna inspect the needle first. Is there any trick to it? Anything I'd see that's weird
Give me a
about
perception
it?
check. Nah, you don't notice anything weird about it.
There you go.
See, it didn't bend. I showed you. I told you it wouldn't bend, and it did not.
So it didn't bend?
Nope.
Not at all?
Interesting. That is quite a needle
Definitely
there.
worth
I'm gonna
3
go
gold
and pick it up.
pieces.
We should give it to Hedog.
Right? Hedog, look at this. And as I'm showing it to him, I'm going to attempt to bend the needle. He says that this needle can't be bent.
It does not bend.
Is it sharp?
It's a needle.
Yes.
Here, Hedok, and I'm gonna poke you with it. Just kidding. You go ahead and give it a try, Hedok. Take a look at it. It's quite fascinating. He's selling it for what was it?
Wait!
10
I
gold
have an
pieces?
item for you.
3 gold
I
pieces.
have an
Don't
item
touch
for
it.
you,
pieces.
barbarian sir. I have an item for you. Wait, before you try and bend that needle, let me impress you with this. And he puts his pipe down that he's been smoking, and he pulls out this other pipe. Are you watching? And he, okay, here we go. And he blows on it, and bubbles come out. Ah! How about that?
That's a Floopdoogle's dream.
Am I supposed to be impressed? They're bubbles.
The bubbles.
And it'll only cost you 2 gold pieces to blow them bubbles.
What do the bubbles do?
All sorts of things. Wonderment.
Do they explode? What's the splash?
I like with this gnome. Alex is like, or Hedok's hostile, but with a creature, it'd be like, oh, poor creature.
Right?
I think it's a sociopath.
He's like
is what we have.
It's like
Sociopathic.
opposite worlds.
And do you want me to kill you with this?
Have we asked about the beholder?
No, but he has.
Are you easing into it, or are we gonna ask him?
No, we can ask him. I mean, you could sit there and ask away.
We're supposed to ask him about the dead bear. Or bent over.
That's right down
He
the
told us
street.
it's down the street. Yeah.
Yeah. We're close to it.
Thank you, Gnome. That's really interesting, but I'm more interested in that strange creature with the big eye and little eyes all around it.
Ah, yes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Is that yours? Where'd you find it? Did you kill it?
No. No. That's a funny story. So, that was there when I bought the shop. And I tried. My name is Drickish. But I tried to call my shop Drickish's shop. However, everyone kept calling it Zoblobs. And that thing was there, and I think his name is Zoblob, and I don't have any relation to that thing. I've just changed my name to Zoblob. It's easier. I don't want to fight about it. I just want to smoke and talk to people and sell my trinkets. He smokes on his lavender pipe and blows out his purple smoke. Ah.
Why is everything purple?
It's my favorite color.
Since when?
Forever?
Since when?
How much
Hedok
is
spin the needle, Hedok.
is Zoblob for sale?
No, I could not sell Zoblob.
Zoblob the gnome or Zoblob the stuffed thing?
Oh, yeah, Zoblob.
I could not sell it. That one's for me. It's an identifier of the shop. People stop in because they see it. Why did you stop here? Is it because you saw it? I think so.
When did you buy the shop?
Oh, it must have been at least 50 years ago.
From
Can't remember. 50?
How much gold did you pay for the shop?
Oh, that's a personal question, don't you think?
Who was the previous owner?
It's just business.
Why are you asking me all these crazy questions?
Guys, it's
Business,
interrogation
not
real
personal.
quick.
Oh my god.
It's just business, not personal. You can tell me how much you paid for the shop.
I'm not telling you.
I'll buy the pin. Answer the questions.
Hedok, you're supposed to bend the needle.
Did you try to break the needle?
You gonna try and break the needle?
Yeah, strength check.
Strength check.
It's gonna shatter and
In before he does worse than the gnome.
Into your eyes.
it's gonna blow up.
Oh, he nailed it.
That's
Well, so this one, so yeah. Well, I thought it was unbreakable. Whoa, forget that. I have 2 unbreakable needles.
well, I would say it was an honest try.
Strength save.
How
Ooh,
about
the wrong one.
what kind of
Same diff.
what kind of books do you have on site here? Do you sell books or just trinket?
No, I don't. Well, let me see. Do I have any books? Book. Ah, yes. Yes. I have a book right here. It's called Heroes of the World. Would you like to buy it? It's a sin fall of the of a hero named and well it's missing a chapter, the last one, which is not always the most important chapter. Anyway, and because of that, I'll only charge you 4 gold pieces.
And who is this hero? Is it a folklore of local?
I have never read it. It has a missing chapter, you know.
Anything magical in here, Blanche? You're muted.
Oh my god.
Am I detecting anything?
No.
Oh,
This has been nonstop with these stupid dogs. Like, I can't handle it anymore.
well, Zablev, I think we must be on our way. Lady Eleanor has, or Eleanor.
Oh, what?
She's a friend
Really?
of ours.
Tell me more. I love to hear.
Oversharing.
I love to hear stories of the doings of the ladies and lords.
Right. Well, as you know, probably
And
traveling
you're
here with.
friends of hers, you say?
Well, we aren't personally, but of course, in the crossing and dealings of Madame Neliani here.
Ooh, Neliani
um,
once again. Yes. So important.
we've gone to a couple court parties, and that's all that we really know. And so, with that, we were just really happy to have seen her. So, we're not quite friends or acquaintances, but we've seen her at a couple parties.
That's nice.
You seem that you like parties with your 9 eyes painted so wonderfully on your face.
Oh, yes. I see a lot.
Yep. Well, we must be on our way. She has a couple of items to pen to here at the Bent Over Bear, so we will say farewell and be on our way.
Well, bye-bye.
Thank you for this raven coin.
You're very welcome. Come back whenever.
Okay. So we'll kind of proceed out same fashion.
Okay.
It's a fun shop, wasn't it, guys?
That was great.
You leave there. And you make your way down the street towards the quite obvious, the Bent Over Bear.
Nice. Okay.
And it's obvious because, well, it says Bent Over Bear. And also, it stands out because it has this huge ship anchor lodged in the roof. The front-facing windows are entirely smashed, much like the Fluktugal used to be. So Bobbins was correct. He's definitely been in dive bars just like this one, or so he says. And here is one that actually exists. And inside the windows, you can see some patrons that are drinking foods, and they look pretty rough. They definitely look. Well, you would assess that they're probably dock workers. They're big. They're strong. From the looks of it. From the outside, is what you can tell.
Okay, excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and
This is definitely very
enter
divey,
with.
though. No, Yanni is definitely overdressed.
Good, that's what we're wanting. She's gonna be a moth. They're gonna be moths of flames here.
Great.
Nice. So let's. Are you ready to enter? Edok? Ready? Nilyani, are you ready?
I'm ready if the group is ready.
Okay, fix your hair. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So you walk in, and a human, the bar is like, say whatever you want.
Nice.
And when you walk in, everybody notices because you definitely look a little uppity. Even despite
Nice.
Fizz,
Good.
who definitely does not look uppity, he's definitely of the woods. He even appears a little uppity to this crowd.
And how does it perceived by from Uduquad with his trashy look?
Give me an insight check.
You say insight? Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's wisdom based. Oh,
Yeah,
10,
you sort
10.
of feel like people are looking at you in you feel like you always feel like people are judging you.
Okay, that's normal. So, I guess we'll go ahead and escort Nilyani to open table.
And then somebody as soon as you sit down. So what do you want?
Well, I will take a
food or drink.
Drink.
I will take
Both.
a drink.
Can we have a menu?
We don't have a menu here. You either drink something or you eat something or both.
What do you have to eat?
Oh my god.
You got potato skins?
We have fish.
Isn't TGI Fridays?
You got.
Oh, I love food.
We're done with fish.
We also have chicken.
Poultry. Bring me a drink.
I want a whole chicken and a beer.
Does everyone partake?
I'm sitting by myself.
I split a chicken with Bobbins if he's interested, but I'm more of a
You're not
vegetarian.
Bobbins, you're not with the group? Okay.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
sitting by myself. I just walked in after they were already in established and sat down at a table.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish this chicken before I kill somebody.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. He brings over 5 tankards. That'll be 5 copper pieces.
Ooh.
I'll pay for it.
Ballin'.
Well,
big spender.
Right. I was like, remember.
I give it. Well, I need some change back. See how many.
When you guys drink this swill, it's not good.
So when I'm drinking it, I'm going to go in and stand up, and I'm going to give a loud cheers and say, "Here's to Fronz. May we be reunited from his missing time," and drink it.
While he's making that noise, I'll look at everybody's reaction.
Okay. Give me perception.
Ooh, rough.
It's not bad. That's actually not a horrible roll.
No. I'm just stronger, you know.
The 7 is actually pretty horrible.
That's not a 7. That's a 10.
I see it.
Or it's
I
a
see
14.
7. What
It's
was
a
the number
14.
before that?
That's. I don't know what that was for. The perception is the one I just rolled.
I see 2 perception rolls. I think he clicked twice.
Right. No, I only clicked once. The other perception was just something else.
I don't know.
I don't know why it rolled
But the
twice.
first roll's one
no.
that counts.
I didn't roll that for that one's been
Uh-uh.
there.
Is there a time tracker on that one?
I wish there
No,
was.
it just happened.
I just watched the 14 pop up. Like literally watched it pop up in my thing.
I mean, I did hear it only bloop once.
The thing
and then I
is that
saw
the insight thing happened, which was you to quiet him, and then I just asked for a perception roll.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I could have made that perception roll earlier. I don't know.
Okay.
It just happened.
So we roll. He rolled a 3 with a +4.
I'm gonna roll this
fine,
back.
whatever.
No, but anyway, regardless, you see a couple people like kind of like looking like, but as if maybe they knew Fronz, maybe, but they recognize the name, but nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing like that strikes you as like, oh, that's odd.
Right. Nobody had like an arched eyebrow or shocked look on their face. Okay. I will just sit here and
It was more like they recognized the name.
maybe I'll get table service.
Yes, you do get table service.
Amazing.
What do you want?
No, they don't serve you type.
Is it the same guy as the guy behind the bar?
Yeah. There's no waiters or waitresses. It's just like the bartender.
Right. I'll take some bread and cheese, please.
This bougie bitch.
Okay.
It's actually cheap. Thank you very much.
The
chicken will be way more expensive.
That's gonna cost you 2 copper pieces.
I'll give him 2 copper.
Okay. And he comes back, brings you like some bread and a hunk of cheese, and like you do notice like the cheese is not the freshest.
Right. Well, I'll cut off any mold I see.
It's definitely one of those situations. And so as you're able with Nelyani, as you guys are sitting there, one of the people one of the patrons comes up to you and says, Fronz, huh? Friend of yours?
Yeah, Fronz and his wonderful red flowing hair. He was a great friend of Madame Nelyani here, and
Madame
he just seemed to have
Nelyani, you say?
disappeared.
Nice to meet you. My name is Herrick.
Hi, Herrick.
Is Herrick extending his hand in any way?
He's not extending his hand, like in a handshake, no. But he gives like a minor, very minor, rudimentary bow.
Okay, great.
To Madame Nelyani.
Yes, Madame Nelyani.
Yes. Yes. Very, very well met.
So we
Madame
decided
Nelyani.
to.
How can I help you? How can I be in your employ?
Well, you see, Madame Nelyani
Madame
here.
Nelyani has a voice, does she not?
She does,
Well,
but I do.
Why are you talking?
I handle her business for her. I apologize, Madame Nelyani. Do you wish to speak to this individual directly?
No, not right now.
Very well, then we'll proceed. So, Madame Nelyani likes to frequent quite unusual places, as you can tell. And her friend,
likes to slump. Got it.
her friend Fronz came through a couple days ago and seems to have disappeared. And he spoke so frequently of this place that she thought she'd come review it herself. Why? Do you happen to know what happened to Fronz? We're hoping to see him here tonight.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, persuasion. Ain't gonna make me do deception, huh? It's a oh, that should be one of the strong suits, and it really is not.
Ooh, not good.
I don't really
Yeah,
know
got a double.
much or keep on the goings-ons of people. That seems very out of character for a place such as this fine establishment.
That is true. Well, I mean, what would you say if maybe you had two gold pieces glit in your eye? Would that really change your perspective and view on that?
Well, pieces. I mean, that's a good start.
Yeah, we could maybe talk it up to 5.
Huh. I think
And
5 gold pieces is quite is quite an offer. I know some things.
I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put 2 gold pieces on
You
the
said
table.
5.
That's correct, but whenever you form a name, that's when 3 becomes company.
Interesting. I see how you work, and I kind of like it. Well, how about this? 2 and a drink, and then 3 after. And I'll tell you
Very
everything
well.
I know.
Very well. I'm going to go ahead and ask him to take a seat. Go ahead and take a seat, and we'll call the bartender.
And
Do you want some chicken?
and he's
You
just
wish to eat your last meal, sir.
this guy while he's waiting for his drink is uncomfortably staring at you, Neliani. Like just
He thinks you're hot.
He can't keep his eyes away from all of you.
Don't-
And not
Don't
just
take
like,
a drink from him.
some of you, but all of you.
You're right, man.
Well, yeah, it's not very often we have ladies such as Neliani here. She's quite striking. I can't stop myself.
You want a drumstick?
Yeah, totally do.
Okay.
He takes a drumstick you offer him and just starts gnashing into it, still staring.
And I wave
Completely
over to the
gross
bartender.
and like dripping sudsy grog and stuff all over his beard and still staring. So here's what I know about. I remember Fronz. He comes here. I know him. I've gambled with Fronz. He's taken me out on some dice in a couple games. Yeah, for sure. And a couple nights ago he was here with an old chap called. His name is Veshnar. Veshnar?
Oh,
Yeah.
Veshnar. Interesting.
Veshnar. Yes, that's his name, Veshnar. And yeah, they've come here a few times, and they were. Oh man, the last time I saw Fronz, Veshnar was absolutely crazy drunk, but he was winning money. And he ended up leaving, and I remember Fronz stayed around. Yep. And yeah, he met up with Rhaegar North End. And the North End's Rhaegar, he's the son of Lord Davos, North End, and you hear another guy say, like, as he says these names, Rhaegar and Lord Davos, you hear another guy say, "Yeah, he's a chip off the old block, that one. Just another rich asshole." And
well, it sounds like they're quite popular here.
he's like, yeah, and he left around midnight and few men followed him out. Haven't seen him since. But I do know that those guys that were that followed him out. I think he he probably won too much money. I don't know. And well, those guys, I've seen them around the warehouses around here.
Did you notice if they seem to have been working for anybody? Or do you know that they worked for anybody?
Who, those guys?
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and put a third gold piece on the table.
I'm still getting 5, right?
Well, of course, but I do like a story with a narrative and names.
I can only tell you what I know.
I
feel like I've given you a lot so far.
Absolutely.
I gave you Rhaegar.
I still have.
I gave you Lord Davos. Fronz stuck around with them. I'm trying to remember. It was like 2 nights ago. And let me think. So Fronz, Vashnar were here. Yeah, we were all gambling, drinking. Ha ha ha. Vashnar left. Fronz stayed. Rhaegar comes.
You mentioned that these men worked at docks around here.
Wait. Rhaegar and Fronz left together. They did. Those two left together. And five people followed them out. I remember. There was 5 of them. I remember because I was telling my friend, oh man, I hope those 5 guys don't rape those 2 guys. It was like a big funny joke. Yeah, that was a good one.
Good fun. Talk about a bent over bear, right? So interesting. Well, do you happen to know?
Wait a minute. I got one more thing I know. But I'm going to need the rest.
Sure thing. And I'm going to go and put the last 2 pieces of gold.
I've seen those 5 guys before. Yep. I've seen them at the warehouses. They hang out. They hang out by one that has a snake symbol on the door.
Snake symbol. Very well. Well, and then I'm going to go ahead and pause and just kind of glance at Madame Niliani and say it's a good time to thank him for his information and send him on his way. So that,
Yeah.
Well, that is great. I'm pretty certain that our, Madame Niliani here has enjoyed your company very much.
I have one more piece of information.
Yes.
But this is the most important piece of information. But it's going to cost dearly.
I slide the rest of my chicken.
No. I don't want any of your chicken.
All right.
I want a kiss. Honey.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
I'm gonna look at Madame Niliani and awaken mind and just say, "It's only one kiss."
No, don't do it.
And like this, it wasn't really good.
I'm so sad I don't have any telepathy power yet, or
Wait for him to close his eyes and make him kiss the chicken.
Oh my god, the old
Could you just put chicken skin on your lips, Niliani?
Don't any of you have just illusion spells? Come on.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I wish I had that one minor illusion spell.
Dude, you just gave me like a
He
weird.
didn't say
you gave me-
where I
you gave
have
me
to
like a
kiss
weird
him.
vision with
Right?
this chicken skin
Well,
on the lips situation.
Madame Niliani, is this something you would entertain by Sir? What is your name?
Oh man. My name is Markle.
Markle. Well, Madame Niliani, is Markle in such good light tonight to receive a most famous kiss? I feel like a pimp right now.
We can beat him up.
I'll
Well,
just, you just have to go with the information you have.
No, this is ridiculous. Why are we even discussing this?
You need the information.
It's for the keep. I'm gonna awaken mine to her and be like, "It's for the keep." And
Yeah, can he
say,
like erase his memory of this whole event? Because it's gross.
If we hit him hard enough.
I feel like we're hunched over the table while poor Markle is like, "What's going on? Is this going down or not?"
So, do you want the info or?
That is Madame
I mean, I
Meliani.
guess I could give him a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, well, she's willing to provide you a kiss.
This is for the most important
Not a-
information. I also know
And
how to wheel and
in this
deal. What was your name? You. What's your name? You. He points at you. Udiquad.
Oh, I am Squire Udaquad.
Right. So yeah, Udiquad.
Squire.
I also know how to wheel and deal. So
Hmm.
the most important information. Saved it for last, and I just need that most special kiss. Sure, right here.
Oh, I don't agree with this. This is what I learned today. It's about quid pro quo. I will not stand for it.
Absolutely. Well, Blanche is absolutely, by far second best to Niliani for a kiss.
Oh.
Yeah, Blanche should go.
And I say, I can show you what you can kiss, and I like show them back.
Oh, she's a little fired with that one. I apologize, Markle. Madame Naliani is willing to provide you a kiss on the cheek.
Yes.
I wouldn't let him kiss anything other
He leans in right here, Madame Neliani. Right.
I'm gonna be sick.
And I'm gonna take whatever's left of my tankard and lift it up and say, give a great big cheer of joy.
Yeah, because you don't have
Huzzah!
to do this.
I'll hit him with the chicken.
No.
I'll do it.
I
Okay.
like Hidak's solution.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek, and then Hidok can just knock him out.
Right, and as soon as that happens,
After his information.
I was gonna say we need the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why knock him out though? I mean, what is he gonna do? Blackmail you?
Yeah.
Wait, is there a drumstick weapon in the D&D?
It would be an improvised weapon.
What he said.
And so when that happens, I'm gonna start cheering like woo, and I want everybody else down so that Markle or something. How many times have you guys not been in a bar drunk and something stupid like that happens, and you just in self-worth by cheering? I still do it. It's glamour.
I mean, if I'm ever talking and people like, if I'm ever talking at like a presentation and I get like a laugh, I mean, it might even be say texted something and they saw somebody text back and they laugh at that, but I just perceive it to be a laugh towards a joke. Dude, it's all over after that. I'm just like, yep, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna hammer it in. I win. I just won the crowd. Happens all the time.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you want to give him a little? Sure. What's happening here?
Do you want me to purify food and drink, Eliani, first?
What's
he's sort of hanging on. Are you gonna give him a
Yeah,
little?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him
What is happening? He leans in for his little smoochy smooch. He's leaning. Are you gonna give him a smooch? And he does the woo!
Oh,
gives you a kiss. I says yes.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Okay, what is the information? Hurry
The
up.
information is I'm single, and all of his friends start laughing, and they all start throwing like copper and silver pieces. You said I wouldn't do it. And they're all like, "Ah, shut up, Myrtle."
Edok, beat him up. Come on.
Oh,
Edok?
yeah. I
I'm not
think
gonna stand for this.
we
I
should
gotta do
find
it.
a way.
Yep, Edok, it's your job now. You
I'm
got to
gonna-
smack him.
Try to usher Madame Nelyani out now, and I'm gonna pull the other two associates with me, since if Hedog's gonna stay behind in Bashmul, and we're out.
Okay.
Are you throwing that chicken leg at him?
What the key?
If you can pull me along.
I'm
What's that?
gonna try to grab. I'm gonna try to grab Hedog's arm and pull him along out the door.
Maybe.
So I'll probably. What is that? Going to be a strength check to see if I can.
That would
You
be an
guys can
opposed
do-
strength check.
You can do a contested strength check, so both of you roll a strength check. Whoever wins. wins.
Okay.
I'm gonna win.
You're not gonna win.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna fight. Where's my strength?
I
Ten.
give a little tug there. Oh, barely.
Oh wow, barely.
Okay. So I'm gonna lose grip of Hedok as I'm ushering Madame Nelyani to safety outside.
Yeah, so this guy Merkel, his back is totally turned. Whatever you do is gonna be, and he's just like hooting and hollering with his boys at this point. He's so happy he got a kiss.
He's just.
He doesn't
So
care.
happy.
He's drunk. He's
He's
hooting and
about,
hollering.
he's about to regret life choices.
I just want to show
But know that he's also with like 5 other dudes. So
the problem.
Mhm.
I just want to rough him up.
I mean, you could intimidate him.
Yeah, intimidate him.
Just
Well,
throw,
like, don't immediately do that.
just throw a punch. You're a
Throw
barbarian.
a punch.
You're a barbarian. Act like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yanni said
Okay.
no.
He
Beat
embarrassed
up
me,
mad.
and I didn't. No.
so go ahead and do a D20 plus strength.
It's gonna kill him one punch.
We're renaming him One Punch Man if he does.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh. Okay.
He's
Plus
not-
strength, which is the
oh,
big number or the small number?
It's +5 for you.
It's,
Yeah.
What? What do you mean the big number or the
The
small
modifier.
Oh, the modifier. Sorry.
number? Yeah.
So the modifier
Yes.
Yeah.
so it's +4.
Oh, is it only +4 for you? I thought you were a +5 string. Oh,
No, +4.
11.
Okay. Hold on. This
Fizz and Blanche, are you guys ushering Nelyani out with me? Or are you guys kind of lingering behind? Blanche,
I can hear you, Kyle.
yeah, Kyle, I can hear you.
I-
Blanche's mic is muted.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out with the others.
I'll head out. I'm gonna take Nelyani, but I'm gonna be like looking back and giving like dirty looks.
Snarls.
you whiff by like an inch, like a hair.
Ah,
Ooh.
But his boys see that you attempted this punch, like, whoa, what's up with that, man?
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Aren't we all friends here?
Oh, no. Oh, Alan.
that's
Oh,
embarrassing.
man. Oh, you hurt his feelings.
Now's your chance.
I dropped my chicken.
Be careful about what you say here.
My sandwich.
Was it mature of you to act like that?
Oh my God! Here comes the
Coming from
the
the-
compassionate barbarian again.
The civilized barbarian.
Like,
you were rude. to
hey,
that
hey,
lady.
hey,
You're really rude.
hey, gnome! How long have you liked the color purple for? I'm
That is
sorry,
bad.
sorry.
Good.
You know, we're just,
You're right. Can I swing again?
No, it's too late now. You said what you said.
All right.
Just I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, you could call
Give
us
me
back
a
in. We'll
persuasion
turn it
check.
back.
I'm still there. Just an FYI, if it gets out of hand, I got
Give
your
me a
back.
persuasion check.
Because just be aware, I don't throw haymakers. I murder people. So
Needs a persuasion? Oh,
Yeah.
Alex. Oh, 12.
I'm just eating my cheese
right,
and bread
right.
and watching this.
He's probably like, oh,
Entertainment.
Uh,
What was that?
that,
he's molting.
clear. Ooh, okay. He's like, oh man, don't worry about it. Hey, you know what? We're all friends here. Hey, I think your buddy's left.
You're right. I better leave too.
Buy him a tankard and leave.
All right, Bobbins, everyone's gone.
I'll finish up my cheese and bread and shortly thereafter, like I already
Okay.
paid him, so I'll walk out the door behind him.
Sweet. All right, guys. So we got some good information in there. Thank you, Niliani. That was fantastic.
Yeah, great. Good
Wonderful.
for you guys.
Do you need any healing from that event?
I mean, if you want him dead, just say so.
I think it was in good fun. However, we do. I know, right? I feel so. He not sexist here. Apparently,
Oh.
he's like, "Oh, that was all good fun. You had a great time. Don't worry."
Meanwhile, Neliani's like, no, it was not great fun.
No. Well, a difference between a rock gnome and an elf. Yes. So we know Fronz might be with the son of Davos, Rhaegar, and apparently there's a dock warehouse that has some snakes on there. And I'm gonna say ask the team to go ahead and just take a
place that you're
look
at
around to see if
is right here,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
some warehouses here. So you're not far.
Any yeah, and any of those do we see this anything that looks like a snake symbol from where we are as we pass by them?
Yes. So as you go down that kind of that street, there's a couple of senses. You got your spidey sense sort of tingling. You're already sort of like, just because of all the kind of weird stuff, Zablob, the city guard with those murder, this whole weird situation in that bar, the bar itself, the smashed lights. This is you just have that spidey sense of like, this whole area is just bad news. And
Just to be clear, before you go any further, I'm trailing them. I'm not with them. I'm using their bait. I'm just watching
all right,
to see if anybody.
give me a stealth check.
Sure.
And so, as I said, there's a the street lamps are all like kind of broken out and stuff, but there's one street lamp that seems to be glowing. It's lit. There's a flickering, and across from it, excuse me, across from it here, you see a a black winged snake symbol.
Ooh.
Bobbins, give me
Snakes.
a history check.
History. Yeah. I was gonna say, do I know any merchant company with a snake symbol? Nope, apparently not.
You don't know shit.
You don't recall.
I don't fucking know. Maybe they sell snakes.
That's pretty exciting.
Um,
It's the Southside Serpents.
Indeed.
let me see if I've got something here.
You've got nothing.
I might have.
You've got mail.
I might have something. Oh.
This computer makes a lot of noise searching its hard drive. That was an actual question because I can hear somebody's hard drive spooling.
You can hear it too.
It's Kyle.
Probably.
Do you think
He'll
it's mine with
Oh,
the
it's definitely not you.
headphones and stuff?
No, it's a mic that's on the computer.
Oh,
Unless you got
Oh,
a
yeah.
really sensitive mic.
I don't know.
Why are you still using a platter drive, Kyle? SSD.
Well, the headphone jack worked last time I played, but now it doesn't.
Yeah, no,
The mic.
Oh, the headphone jack doesn't work.
So now I'm using the mic that's in the computer.
Right. How old is that thing?
I'm gonna try and get a maybe like 5 years old. Problem is I don't have the right charger cord for it, so if I don't have it plugged in, it just dies instantly. It's like I don't know.
Been there.
Really slow.
Yeah.
I probably have the oldest.
Next time we play though, I'm gonna try and get a new web.
I don't need it.
Right.
But no, I definitely do want to get a new PC because if I start shooting pictures, I'm here. And yeah, so I need it for that. Five-minute change brushes in Photoshop.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to give you an image.
Image. Snakes. Cobras.
Yeah, I have two. I mean, I have multiple computers. This is my gaming computer, which is probably like 4 years old now, but I built it, so way of respect. And
I was
then,
gonna say you get more lifespan out of like a built one, though, right? Because you can update and change components on it.
For a couple reasons, not even that. You get more lifespan out of a built one because you can build a much better computer for cheaper than you can buy them for. So like I spent probably $1,000 on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a $3,000 bought like pre-made computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can still play top of the line games on this thing, no problem. I haven't updated anything in it. And then I got like my laptop's like a $300 cheapo browse the web laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So that I couldn't do this from because that would lag just like Kyle's computer probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is my gaming laptop. Although I might have to update it. Borderlands 3 is coming out. Did you guys hear Ice-T is doing a role in Borderlands 3?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
He is doing he is playing a angry teddy bear. Sentient
Huh.
teddy bear.
That's pretty cool.
It'll
Remember,
probably
there's a game coming out with Keanu Reeves in it. I don't
Yep,
remember what it's
Cyber-
called.
Cyberpunk 2077 in
Yeah, that game looks
April
nice.
next year. Yep, definitely buying that.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
on the list. On the
For the 7th time.
Oh, do you mod the hell out of it? I take.
Is there some... I think the UI really bothers me in that game.
Yeah, it's
One thing I was noticing too is like the voice in that game.
I feel like they say like the super.
Talking like a regular like 11-year-old in the US, and then like
yeah.
the parents are like with like a like the Nordic accent.
It's
And I'm
like
just like, this
it's
makes
raised
no
by
sense.
somebody else.
Yeah, if I would have been
Your
to Skyrim,
parents.
Just
I'd
be
have-
like nitpicky.
if I would have been to Skyrim, I'd have to mod it.
My dad works at the mill, and then the dad's like, oh, but I'm not a guy. Like,
I can name. Also,
Thomas the Train. And it's evil too, and it's all oh my god, it busts through the door, it's Thomas the Train, and yeah, it just starts like slowly like careening towards them.
it's pretty much any monster with Thomas the Tank. The trade is just like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but this version for the Switch of Skyrim, that has some funky mapping on that because I get stuck in a lot of areas. Like there's a waterfall in a particular town that it like forced me into this like I couldn't even drown myself
What?
because like I couldn't I had to like it almost didn't let me fast travel. I had to like literally crouch for it to like let me fast travel so it didn't think I was moving. I was so pissed because like what? How far am I gonna have to go back on this thing like to load a previous game because the waterfall kept me stuck there.
Yeah, the glitch like that caused me to quit Fallout New Vegas for a while because I got into a certain point in the storyline where I walked into the first casino you're supposed to walk in, and like that's a storyline mission. You have to go in the casino and like interact with people. When I walked to the casino, it glitched, and how it glitched was like I walked in, I was there, everybody instantly aggroes me. I can't move or do anything. I'm just stuck staying there. I can't even walk out. Now I'm like, holy fuck, this is a bad glitch. So I reload the game, right, for my last save. And it persisted. So I would have had to restart the whole damn game. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm kind of curious as to see what Fallout 76 with their big patch in the fall is going to be. I mean, they said they're adding NPCs back to their game, so I'm kind of curious on how they're going to get that to like mesh together. Speaking of Fallout,
I don't know. I wanted to play 76, but then like I just heard so much bad
There's a
stuff
lot of
about
hype
it.
for that game, and then like
it's
I have
rough.
to do a little theater of the mind here because my browser keeps crashing for some reason. Speaking of glitches,
Huh.
it's that I keep popping in and out of Roll20, but or if it's still showing me there, I don't know.
You're there now.
Anyhow, so a little theater of the mind here. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you find that there's a warehouse that has the snake symbol. And let's see. You also find this whole place has like this particular warehouse is got like a yard. It's on this gate. And, and beyond this, like this gate opens up into a yard, and there's to be like these big sliding like barn door type to this warehouse. And that's sort of what you see there.
I'm gonna suggest to the team that we sneak over and inspect the gate and try to enter.
I should also note that this warehouse it's 2 stories. It looks pretty run down. And the fence is pretty high. You can certainly climb it, but it's a high fence.
And it has a lock, I presume.
You don't see a lock.
No lock.
Okay.
Okay.
Lock or anything like that on it. And yeah. So that's what you see.
Anybody interested in searching a warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I will sneak in from a different angle after I see them go in there.
What would you?
And I'm just gonna look at the group and say, I don't.
Bobbins,
Okay,
what do you
Bobbins.
mean you're sneaking in from a different angle? You're just gonna.
Well, I mean, I see them like looking at this warehouse, right? Because
I
I'm
know.
not with the group.
I know you're not with the group.
And then they're gonna like do
right now they're
their
kind of
own
like
thing.
eyeballing this fence situation. So what are you gonna do?
Right. Well, I'll case the joint and find the best way in that they're not going to find, and then sneak in.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So I guess we'll approach the gate and the opening mechanism. We're gonna inspect that. I'm gonna inspect for any kind of traps or alarm noise things like that cat.
Perception check.
I'm gonna try to detect magic, so I'm working on my ritual.
I am dense as a brick.
If you want to prepare that ritual, you're gonna have to do nothing for the next 10 minutes.
That's a thing you have to dedicate yourself to. So you all should just sit aside for 10 minutes while she does that.
Okay.
And she can maintain it through concentration for a minute or so. I forget the duration on that still.
I'm gonna tell.
Is the rest of the crew waiting while she's just kind of yamming?
Take it out the chalk,
I guess we can
drawing a
look around for
pentagram.
anything that's like visible.
Because if you guys are just chilling, then I can move on to Bobbins.
Yeah. Well, get another beer.
I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna just tell the
We're
group.
looking for anything visible that's like traps.
Yeah, I mean, with that perception check, I'm just gonna tell the group. It doesn't look like it has any traps sprung on it, or if there's any. I think we're okay to enter. What do you guys think?
You're as good at looking for traps as I am at sneaking into places.
That was like.
So
it's a gate.
10 minutes that it takes for Blanche to ritualize detect magic. Bobbins, you've made a complete circle around this warehouse, and you find only good entrance into here is through this yard area. There's no like surrounding spots
Good.
to like get in. But once you're in through this yard area, there is, I should say, there's a big sliding door, like a big loading warehouse type door. And it appears that there's a window
Ooh,
that's
a window.
on a different wall than the door. So if you can imagine, so
like
if you're
a door on the corner?
if you're looking at if we're talking like compass rose northwest east south, the
Mhm.
yard has the gate to go into the yard is on the west side of the yard. Directly across from that gate is the sliding doors. So to the east of that, the sliding doors to open that would presumably go into this warehouse. And there's a separate wall on the north side that has a window.
So it's like a wall around the corner, basically, from the door.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How high up is the window?
The window is on the first floor. Oh,
Yes. How high up is the window?
Height matters to you. I said, oh yeah, because height matters to you, doesn't it?
Very much so.
The window is going to be probably at least 5 foot up.
Okay. I will pull myself up and look through the window.
Well, you're not in the yard.
Oh, I'm not
Nobody's in the yard. Everyone. This was you walked around the building. You're back where everyone else is, and Blanche is sort of yamming about her detect magic. Now, the detect magic, you cast that spell. The only magic that you're detecting is pinging off your people.
Oh. I'm gonna slip into the yard while this is still going on.
You're gonna open the gate, climb the gates.
Well, I'm gonna go around the side where nobody's looking and there's no windows and climb the gate or climb the wall or whatever it is.
You're gonna climb the warehouse wall where there is no gate.
Spider-Man.
No, okay. Maybe I'm not perceiving this right. Is it just a warehouse and there's a yard and there's no fence or wall?
No, the fence is around the yard that leads to the doors.
It's kind of like if there was like a building with a U cut out for the courtyard, and then bridging across the gap is what I'm imagining. There's a fence, like the gate. So it's not like
easier. I'll draw it. I'll make a crude map.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like almost like a atrium, but not enclosed.
Right.
Make this easier. But you're
you're
just gonna have to excuse my crudeness.
Fine. I'm not expecting artistic, you know.
I mean, we just killed the monster in a square earlier with some steps.
It's true.
We're okay.
And it was a very crudely drawn monster. As we saw.
There was not even a cat. I totally imagined the cat.
Did you see that? Did you see that early D&D version of the Beholder? I'm pretty sure you can do better than that.
It literally looks like a hamburger bun. Or like that damn orange.
Oh,
the annoying
Annoying orange, yeah.
Yeah. Dressed in drag. Mm-hmm. This is my Halloween costume. I'm Medusa. Alex, your first comment. Hey.
What?
About the thing. Hey. That's its face.
Hey, I'm a beholder. We're gonna fight or what?
I don't do many things, but
I got
fight
about-
is one of them.
Oh, I think you should actually look up at those eyes too.
Yeah. I got about 8 different powers on each of these eyes.
Disintegrate, death ray, charm. That's the ones that come to mind right off the top.
Yeah.
We got off light with the Beholder light. I'm just saying.
Alex,
Yeah, we did.
I was telling Billy about the like stolen situation because we bought more kryptonite U-locks.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, well, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. You went outside and he was looking for the bike. And he's like, I swear I rode the bike. He had a helmet.
Yeah.
And like here, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm so nervous to leave this thing around.
Yeah. That sucked.
Which is quite impressive because I don't know how they were able to take that lock off because it was completely gone, right?
Yeah, the whole bike was gone.
The lock and everything, huh?
Bolt clippers.
This apparently you can't use those with the kryptonite lock. So I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure that there's no way of getting it off.
So just to give you guys just a visual representation.
Okay.
This.
Mhm.
Okay. This.
That's the door.
Okay. Gate. This is the door. This is the window, and this appears to be maybe lighting. Who are you? Sort of thing.
And there's no other windows
No,
in this
that's
whole
it.
place. Wow. Let's suck to work in that. All right. Is there? I guess I'm gonna. What is the view of this yard from the street? Is the street over here?
The street is here.
Oh, good, good. All right, I'm gonna try to slip into the yard and look through the window. Stealthily, of course.
That was amazing. You're doing what now?
Slipping into the yard.
How are you
stealthily
slipping into the yard?
and
Are you
looking
climbing
through the
fence?
window?
Are you opening the gate?
If I can go under the fence, I'm gonna go under the fence. If I can climb the fence, I guess I'll have to climb the fence.
You can climb the fence.
Is it like a wood slatted fence? I take it then.
It is. No,
trying
it's
to figure
kind
what-
of like a yeah. It's like a wood slatted fence. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if there's no loose boards in the fence, I'll climb the fence. So I'm looking for a loose board first that I could just like kind of push out and then flip through. But if there's no loose
Little
boards,
rascal style.
exactly. I'm fucking small. I can fit through slats.
If you find one, let me know because I'll walk in there with you.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
My perception shit apparently. So
I can't.
Yeah, you kind of look along the fence and you find something that you can kind of like. It's kind of loose. You can push it and get through just fine. No problem.
All right. Well, let's
Okay.
sneak in through there. But you may or may not see me sneak through there, Budaquad, because I'm really bad at sneaking.
yeah. At that point, do I see
perception
him? Okay, fair enough. Let's see.
My last stealth was 11, so.
I am just. It was that drinking from earlier.
So yeah, so Bobbins, you're in the yard and nobody quite notices that you are.
Look through that window.
Actually, does anybody have a passive perception over? It's 12 was your roll, or no, 11. Does anyone have a passive perception over 11?
No, they might.
Where do we see
It's
the
under all of
passive
your skill checks.
perception?
It just says passive perception. It's not like a check you have to roll. It's just there.
Oh,
Alright.
I have
So
15.
anybody who's
15.
over 11, you sort of notice that Bobbins just appears out of nowhere. Just sort of like you can see that he's kind of sneaking around. He's
Yeah.
Okay.
actively
I still don't
sneaking
see him.
around.
I'm still looking at the fence because I'm at a 10. So
So yeah. What would you like to do there, Bobbins? You're in the yard.
I am doing a pull up and looking through the window.
You want to look through the window? Okay. Let's see. What do you see in the window? You see some boxes and stuff. On the inside, yeah.
Exciting.
Don't, but
Yeah.
nothing.
Do I see a man named Fronz?
Perception check.
No. What? What? Really?
I mean, you could see I would say you could see a man, fair enough, but you
There
might
you
know
go.
his name's Fronz.
You actually,
X-ray
you
vision turns
actually
on.
catch a glimpse of something in a hooded garb.
Ooh.
Yes.
Something in a hooded garb. Where, like, exactly in the whole building, perhaps? Did I see this?
Through the window.
Right. But like approximately where? In that room?
Approximately here.
Oh, right in front of me.
No, it was
It's
moving
just
when you
standing
saw
there?
it. You caught a glimpse of a humanoid in a robe walking.
Oh, okay.
There was something odd about it. There was out of the robe you see a beak.
All right. I'm gonna slip back to the crew through my now newly found entrance, and I will inform them of what I saw. Hi, guys. Hello.
Hey, Bobbins, where'd you come from?
I was behind the fence. There's a thing in the warehouse with the beak. It's occupied, by the way, the warehouse.
Hmm.
FYI. What?
Interesting.
Anyway, I'm gonna go scout some more. You guys, what are you doing anyway?
This is a gate.
Let's
I
just
think
barge right in.
it opens. I
Yeah,
mean, that's. I
That's
don't
what
know
they
if
generally
it's.
are designed to do. Open
Well,
the
is
gate.
is it trapped? I've been trying to see if it's trapped.
I will, Sean. I'll inspect it for traps. I guess.
Okay.
I'm like, they don't really trap gates.
This gate is a son of a bitch.
It looks fine. It looks fine. I'm gonna go
Totally
back
fine.
to
The gate's totally fine.
I'll open
It
it.
doesn't have a trap, guys. I'm just gonna go back to my slat right now, and then I'm gonna look at the window. How is it closed, Sean?
Oh, there's a window.
How is it closed?
Yeah, does it have a latch?
On the inside.
Yeah. Is it latched closed though?
Give me a perception check.
Sure. There you go.
I mean, you could always just try to open it.
Okay. It appears to be locked, but do you have thieves' tools?
Yes.
You might be able to unlock it.
All right.
It could be unlockable.
I will try to do that then. Sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so you start messing with it with your tools, and you totally are able to shim it and unlock it.
I will attempt to open the windows quietly.
Just kidding. Yeah. It slides nice and
Well, I mean,
easy.
that's like an actual stealth thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm opening it without alerting the bird man that I'm there.
Okay. Give me a stealthy slide roll.
Still.
Nice and easy.
Dang.
I'm rolling pretty consistently tonight.
Consistent there, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Let me see here. Second.
Willard also for reconnaissance
You can start using them or open the gate. Just open the gate.
for traps, and
It's-
he was just fixated on it.
I told you it's fine. There's no traps.
Yeah. Well, I think we're in the we're in the courtyard now. Like you open it, and we're like, cool. He didn't die.
I didn't open it. I went through my slat. What are you talking about?
Well, I did open it after.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
yeah, after you pop back up, and I was like, fine.
You slide. Window opens.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
I'll look
happens.
around.
I'll
look around.
Stick your head in. You don't see.
Guillotine.
You don't immediately see what you thought you saw before.
I don't see the Birdman.
No.
Do I see something?
You see a lot of
else?
boxes.
No Michael Keaton.
You see a lot of tables. You see chairs. You see a lot of stuff tossed around the room.
Oh.
This room looks like it's been like. It looks like as if something may have been going through or looking through this room for something, but this room looks tossed about.
Okay, well, I'll slip in there. This is fine.
He is
Hey guys,
rogue.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna sign off.
Okay.
It might be a good time to stop.
Yes, it is. In fact, when you walk in, when you step in,
Everything goes black.
you immediately see at least a half a dozen men dead,
Oh,
and you see at least 4
Yay.
looking at you, surprised, and
More chicken.
when we kick off next time, you're gonna get a surprise round.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Well,
Any of the dead guys Fronz, by the way? Just
I'm not gonna tell you. Just save that for next time.
I mean, it's kind of hard because we're all outside still. We're gonna have to like each climb into that damn window.
I mean, you can go through the door.
The door kind of loops around. What if there's more people over there, and we're like, oh, hey.
I'm pretty sure if there were more people in this building after the Kenku murdered half a dozen people, they'd be in that room with them. I mean, that makes noise. Killing people makes noise, so.
Possibly.
Place you guys in the right spot so I remember for next time. So we've got on the inside. We're gonna do next.
Well, whenever it started opening.
Oh.
No, that's what happened because you're like the gate appears to be safe. I was like, fine, we're gonna open it because I get stuck on those things.
Isn't it?
all right, guys. Good night.
Buenas noches. Yeah.
Gonna kill some birds.
I know. I do want to. I think get one of those beaks.
Make a mask out of it?
Yes.
Some more decorations for our bar.
Oh, that's true. We could get like a whole body situation up on there, like splaying out.
So these.
Alright, I see.
I mean,
Thanks, Sean.
Later.
I'm gonna head out too, guys. Have a good night.
Good
Night.
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 Thank you for your
I'm gonna head out too. I
participation.
gotta go take the dogs out.
See ya.
Let the dogs
I'll see you
out.
guys.
Yeah,
Good
I
night.
gotta go get my
Dogs out.
dog. He's being a little noisy right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's an old one. He's like, I'm up. Do something. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys next week, though.
Alright, see you guys next time.
Yep. Later,
Good
guys.
night.
Bye.
Ah, I didn't hand out XP.
No, you didn't. Bad at that. How much did we earn?
Damn. Oh, there's more in this area. There's so much more.